listen, when Miley Cyrus had that rumor when she was like 16, 17 going around that she was pregnant with Nick Jonas's brother.
That
Nick
affected
Jonas?
your life?
I was like crying for a day.
That's crazy.
No,
man.
I
That's
swear.
I got on
crazy.
the bus
Look
and
at you see it in her eyes, bro.
Later.
It's because you're a creep, though. I think it's your creep energy. Look at your eyes. The way that you said that just then was like you would like. Oh man, the buildup is not the way I do this normally. We just got fucking
We're not even
hyped
build-up,
like
we're
a
kidding.
fucking football coach.
Yeah, I know.
My heart is racing. You're like, I'm so fucking hype. I'm ready for this. And I was just like, what is happening?
Man, what are we doing? No, we're back. Welcome back to Big City Backwoods.
What episode number is this?
42.
3.
What?
43.
It's 43.
We misnumbered, but we back 43.
Episode 43.
Ah.
Damn it, I really thought. I
Me
knew
too.
you were going to
We
question
were-
me on this. I knew it, and I still was
didn't.
wrong. And for some reason in my head, I knew.
43. We were wrong the first 2 episodes, but we're here at 43, and we're correct.
You know, so math is hard. Sorry. It makes sense, though. We would so be the type to be like, let's end on episode 40. You know, because we're
We
just
have
so,
to end on
yeah,
a
no, like that's so
strong
honestly
number.
that's so you.
Yeah, no, I'm
We should have
controlling about
known
those things.
that we should have started on 1 because we're
No,
1.
I was like 40, season 4.
I know. We really. It's okay. Shit the bed on that, but it's all right.
I got a lot of things to think about all the time.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was a great intro. You guys got through all the information.
Do we introduce ourselves?
No,
No.
all you guys said was 43, but who cares?
43 and
Everybody
Sarah
knows who you are. Big City
blunted
Backwoods.
with
The buttress.
no,
the
verse. Versa, we switched that one up.
I can't. I'm sorry. The conversation.
Versus. Yeah.
What I was gonna say was there was a recent fight we had where what I was saying earlier. Sorry to pick up where I left off, but she wanted to know about it. We had a recent fight about like who was a better friend to the other, and we
Oh
got
my
pretty
God.
drunk on wine. And
Okay,
like
so glad you brought this up because I've been pushing this back.
She was so serious, and I was so joking, and then it.
Okay, so I was gonna say I was only aggressive because I was drunk. I was really coming back off that for like 2 days straight, and I was like, damn, that was really aggressive. I shouldn't have let that come out. That was like the worst of me. I was like 19-year-old me. I was like, oh my God, here I am trying to prove I'm a best friend. I'm like, I'm the better friend. I'm like fucking scaring you
That
in
was
the
a crazy
corner.
devil voice.
It was Anna Faris.
You know, yeah, I know. Buttress. No, it's okay. You know,
But I mean, it was.
I'll take a loss from that as well because I was being way too aggressive in that moment. But I realized there was a lot of things that night I said, and I was like, why was I so pressed on that? That's like crazy.
It was
You know.
hilarious. No, I had a great time.
Okay, I'm glad because I thought I scared you off for a couple days. I was like, damn. What a like oxymoron to be
Thought
like.
you weren't friends no more.
No, yeah, I just tested the waters when you text me again.
You went from being the best friend to not friends.
That
I'm
was
out here trying to
so
prove
funny.
my
And
best
it was
friendness.
so simple. It was such a simple game, and I was talking hella shit because it was such a simple.
Oh, it was over the stories. Who
Yeah.
posted each other first? That's
not
right.
even. Yeah, it was stories. We looked at stories, not
Who
Instagram
posted each other
posts,
first?
but who posted each other on their story first.
Yeah.
And
Technically it was you, but it was like a collective of me just like in a group, right? But what was my antics?
oh yeah, mine was a video of you and Jacob and Chad,
Yeah.
and then yours was me when you came to visit me in California. But mine was when I was in Kansas City before I moved to California.
Right.
But only by like.
Why?
No, it was a little.
So how
bit.
did I win that? I don't even remember.
I just kept saying you would win. You won.
I don't think anybody won.
I kept saying no, you won because you posted me on your Instagram.
I
was like,
did. I like went really hard. There was like a week of posts from you.
Yeah.
It was like you just came out of nowhere.
I was like, you won. Because you were so mad. I was like, damn, I was really kidding. But I did make it really serious at the beginning.
You did. You did.
Yeah, it
you
was
came
like
at
funny.
me.
It was funny. I was like, oh, watch,
was
I'm going
funny
to post
until
you
it
first.
wasn't funny
But
until
I
I
said it
took it
doesn't
too
count
far.
because I'm a streamer and I was taking pictures of pretty people with me, like my friends. Like,
Yeah, it was
look at my
definitely.
little
I
friend.
will say it was a streamer story. It was like a.
I'm
I have
hanging out with
friends.
people. Yeah,
You know.
one time.
I'm
this
not even a
month-
loser.
I know.
I'm not a loser. I have friends. I did
Yeah,
hide
well-
you for so long that I was like visiting you in California.
Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't even
Like
my
my
friend
secret
until
best
she was
friend, I was
visiting me
like-
in California, yeah. Like, I just lived there the whole time.
There was some
Anyway.
beef. There was some beef in the very beginning. With friendships.
Oh, right. Yeah, no.
say nothing
Sarah
about
cultivates
it,
only
but-
creep friends because you are a creep friend.
I'm a creep friend.
I get there. Me too. Alish? I mean,
Alish,
I
you're
know-
understanding it more because
a
of
little.
me. You didn't want to release the creepy side of you, but everybody has it, okay? And I think 'cause you were burned, and obviously it's understood, okay? But I'm a creep. I be creeping. I be
A
knowing
lot.
everything about everybody all the time.
You guys got a song for this one? We sing together?
Everybody's
Jeepers
got
Creepers?
every- No,
Ah, damn,
there's-
so
I was trying to
I
think
thought
of
you guys
some
would go for
sort
a
of
different
I don't
one, yeah.
know.
country
I don't know.
song about being a creep. I don't think
Isn't
that
there like the
exists. That's not
Monster
like a
Mash,
meme.
but like the creep song? Like,
Not
Jeepers
really.
Creepers is like, Jeepers.
I feel like there's a bunch of creep songs.
Yeah, there's something. But I was trying to think of like
Or
a
Do
country
the
one if
Creep
we're
or
trying
something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't
bring
know a
in your-
country creep song.
to knowledge.
No. Not that I know of.
Anyway, we have like a whole list of other things to
I
talk
was about
about.
to say, actually we have one day to really go hard on.
It's all
Should we just-
everything happened on one day,
Should we just start for
and it's so Kansas City.
what
It
a big
really
day.
did all
It was just such a
happen.
big day.
It was a giant day, and
It
we
was
didn't
just a
even
big
realize
fucking
it.
day. No, yeah. That was a
Okay,
big
you
day.
know what? It
Everyone's
did start
got a
with
story.
me having a Sunday off.
Yeah, that's what happened.
that
You
is
set
random.
the fucking Mercury
Yeah,
in
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you,
retrograde.
I was not cool
Mercury.
on Monday coming off of that. I was still just like, I was at work like, does everybody know I had Sunday off? Because I feel like, because I felt like I went through a lot on Sunday, but we did go through a lot. Is now what I'm looking back at to see.
We all went through a lot on Sunday.
Yeah.
Everybody just had their own moment.
It
I
was
didn't really
like
have anything crazy.
you just
Okay.
happened like
all
you,
I
but
do is
you were-
win.
All I
I
do-
get it.
No, I guess I did.
No, like you had
Yeah, the
There
whole
were still
tent.
freak out moments. Yeah, it was like
totally. I forgot.
you had to
It
break
was-
down almost by yourself.
Yeah, moved that out of my head for a second.
You still also had the same experience as me later on too.
Yeah, no,
That
I was involved in
not chill.
everything. Actually, now I really think about
in
it.
fact, you also had a weird day. We just experienced the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start. How did it start?
Well, first
How
off,
did it start?
I didn't. Okay, I'll start off with the fact that okay. I don't. This is how bad of a friend I am as I'm
All
trying, as I'm trying to say that I'm the best friend ever. This is the first time I've ever even known Riverfront existed. And you guys have been vending out there for weeks now.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's been a long
But it's
time.
fun. But you always work on Sundays.
So I know,
So,
and
like,
that's where it came into play. I was
never
like,
thought
oh,
of
I'm
it
never
anyway.
off. I'm never off on Sunday. So that's
feel like I
obviously like
send
when
you
it happens.
pictures
Why I
and-
haven't seen your freaking setup, right? So
I'll be
anyway,
out
so
there
that
hard.
that's how it started. I was like, I got a Sunday off. You know, Jacob's really about the Chiefs, so like we had this whole plan. He had to play kickball that morning. I was
Kickball.
gonna, yeah,
Kicking
You
ball.
got sun. You got sunned on pretty hard, right?
dude. I was trying to like dress all cute and fall like, cause it was like the first day of fall. Wasn't that like the first day of fall also?
Is that real?
No,
Probably.
it was the 21st. I don't think it was the same day.
I assumed it was like the leaf had to fall. I thought it was like a Groundhog's Day type thing.
No,
like
it's
the hog had to come out of the ground first.
equinox or the solstice. Fall solstice.
Something
don't
like
know.
that.
Yeah,
I
don't
think you're
even know what that
solstice.
is.
I
I
think
don't
you're
even know
right.
what
No, I
solstice
think
is.
you are right.
because
What's
it's
a
the spring
solstice?
equinox.
No,
So
the
when
we're in the
groundhog
fall
comes
equinox,
out. No, groundhog comes
Summer
out
solstice,
and says
winter solstice.
3 more weeks of winter or not if he sees his shadow.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Is that
to do
Groundhog's
with
Day or the
actual
solstice?
solstices or
Oh, I don't
equinoxes.
fucking know.
All
What
I
are we
know
talking
about the solstice is like in
Pretty sure
Seattle
we know
they
about
do
this.
that like naked parade where everybody's like
Summer solstice.
riding bikes naked
Spring
for
equinox.
some sort of. That's
I
what I'm
don't know.
saying.
It's
One
one
of
of
those,
those
right?
two.
Yeah, one of them joints.
But I know it
That's
gets
all I
weird
know.
in the city
That's
at
I
that
don't know
day.
what. That's why I was like, "What's a solstice?" Like, do you know?
It's
Huh.
either I'm pretty sure it's summer solstice, winter solstice.
Listen, what is a solstice?
It's the 21st or the 20th
Oh my God, what is? I gotta. I'll be
of
Google.
a
The
month
21st. It's
Like-
the 21st.
It
but
literally
I
just
think it's
means
the
the
20th.
21st.
or the 21st, depending on if it's the equinox.
Oh,
or
I
the
don't know. I
solstice.
thought the solstice
really
was
think I
when
know
the,
What
like,
does it
the-
mean?
I
It's
thought it's
just
when the sun
when
and the
the
moon come over
official
each
day of
other
the
when
new
they overlap or
seasons,
something,
y'all.
right?
It's really simple.
I thought they overlap. Isn't
I mean,
that a
that's probably a
solstice?
part of it.
Is it?
Planets.
No,
It's a fucking
okay.
solstice.
Stars.
A solstice is an event that occurs when the sun appears to reach its most northernly or southerly excursion relative to the celestial equator.
So it's like on a
Okay,
specific
so it
day.
is. It has to
like
do with
literally
the,
on
the
a calendar,
rotation.
it'll say
Summer or
fucking
sun
solstice.
Well, yeah, a
Yeah.
solstice is gonna happen on a day, but I mean, you know, is it the same day every time?
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh,
20,
okay.
21? Is it
Yeah,
21?
or 20th. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
it says 21st and 22nd.
Ah, damn.
June 21st, but you were
I
on there.
had
I'm
a
saying
good
now you had
right
that one.
idea.
22nd of December are solstice days.
So
that
it's
is when the
December
sun
and
starts
summer.
its southward journey. Oh, okay, and then it goes because it's on some
Because it's
sort
the
of.
longest day and the
Yeah,
longest
I see.
night.
Okay.
Wow, look at me.
Wow, yeah. Oh, no, you
Yeah.
had it.
I've been a
Uh,
lot of
Audie,
rights
Audie,
lately.
you went to
on
school,
some
didn't
weird
you?
shit. Yeah, I did. I did
You
learn
went to
that in
fancy
school.
school.
I did
That is
have a
fancy
nice
school.
high
I don't
school.
think I've ever known what a
Yeah,
solstice
No, I had a
is.
nice high school for
I
sure.
honestly
We
thought
didn't
that
learn
was
that
more of
one.
a or a horoscope thing. I thought that was more like zodiac
No, that's
shit.
real.
That's
I
what I
mean,
thought. I didn't know
It
it was I didn't know
literally
it
has
was
to
a
do with
real
the
thing either.
seasons.
Just seeing naked
It's like
people
literally
ride
the
bikes, I
seasons.
was like, this must be nothing.
Naked
No, because
people.
they
It
can
is
plan it
Seattle.
on a
I'm
specific
telling
date.
you,
No, that makes sense.
this thing is creeping away.
It's fine.
It's
no,
creeping.
listen, no, look, from where I'm looking at it, that's why I've been watching this. I've been trying to see it fall away, and I haven't seen it yet. But
Because
every time I
it's
look back,
facing.
it's like,
We're facing.
Sarah's paranoid about our microphone.
I
all
feel like
just
I'm
episodes.
chase it down.
No. He set the microphone sounds to be based on where we were with the
No,
mic.
it's
and you've
okay.
been
Just
moving
talk
around,
real
that's
quick,
fine.
Sarah. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good, right?
No, say some words. Tell me a story.
I'm saying some words. I don't know what the fuck solstice is. I didn't know. I thought it was when
You
the
look,
sun
it
and the
looks
moon
great.
Yeah,
Your
it
sound
sounds
levels
fine.
look solid to me.
Okay.
This is,
well,
watch
all
the
right.
Patreon exclusive. For
Every
our
time you got really
pre-episode
excited,
one.
it's real loud. So like I have you quiet because every time you be excited, you're like, woo!
I do that.
I'm saying.
I sound like.
So, Sarah was a bad friend was the theme of the story. She
Yeah,
never
no,
saw me.
The thing is I've never been out to these vending booths. I didn't realize that. Listen, this is how much I didn't know about it. I typed in my directions to go to River Market for Riverfront,
Yep.
Yeah.
and like I know it's pretty close.
It was pretty close.
It's closer, but it's still a couple of miles away. It's not the same area. So
Yeah.
I was like, what? And then anyway, so that was like my first little I've never been here. But then there was like hella booths. I didn't
So
realize.
cute.
It was so cute. It was
Art
really
Garden
cute.
KC.
So I'd never
Nah.
been there. It was just a whole. It was So
Can I give a real plug to Art Garden KC?
yeah.
I feel like they've been really dope. I just started doing this whole thing. We just started doing boothing, jumping out there, and like they've been tight as fuck to us. And it's like a very local Kansas City type shit. And
It
like
is.
all they do is show love to hella different artists. And
They're
like
so chill.
yeah, follow them on Instagram, Art Garden KC. Like they have all sorts of cool shit, and you'll find all sorts of cool shit from there.
Mm-hmm.
From
So
like everything.
quick
Clothes.
plug. Sorry.
Art.
No, yeah, absolutely. That was a great local mention. That was, like,
Decoration.
it was cute.
What did you get from there?
So
Oh, Ty, you did some shopping?
I
Yeah.
did do some
Fuck
shopping.
yeah.
I did do a little bit of shopping. I did get these things, but these were also going into like our pink theme later on.
Oh.
But I did get some local stuff, so I will.
I mean, we
talk
can do it
about
right now.
You want to do it right now?
Why not?
Let's do it right
Yeah,
now.
fuck it. We're walking into it. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
You know what? It does make sense. Okay, so I did get a couple
So
of
you
things.
did local.
It was from, and I'm gonna need your help with this one because I always fuck it up. It's the one that you've gotten all the 3D printed art from.
Oh, paper, plastic, productions.
Paper Plastic Productions.
Something like that.
Something like that.
No.
I think it's called 3P.
My
I don't
phone
know.
Is on, you are on my phone.
Paper plastic.
The video.
We're gonna
and
look
I
it up.
can't.
We'll tag it up. We'll write it down.
Look at it.
It'll flash up on the screen or something. We'll figure it out.
Okay, so anyways, it's a 3D plastic printing vendor booth that I've seen several times down in like the Crossroads when you've been out there.
I got the Yoshi. I showed off the Yoshi before.
Yeah, you did. You showed
And
it
the
off.
egg.
You've also had like the Animal Crossing like little fossil. I know that we've
Uh-huh.
showed that off before. So anyways, I finally got my own little tiny little guy. And if you can see, can you see?
Yeah, you
see?
can.
Okay. Stoner Barbie.
It's so
oh my god,
cute.
it's so cute, right? Okay. I had to. I literally had to. I saw it and it's the cutest little thing. I've been carrying it on my bag.
No, I
but
think it's
anyways,
fire.
yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. And it was funny too because he was like, "Can I get a picture with you like holding this?" I literally just brought these out because there was like a Stoner Ken. There was
Oh,
like I'm
cute.
Knuff. There was like a bunch of other ones, but like this,
Just
Oh,
Stoner
you smart
Barbie.
to capitalize on the Barbie. You got to.
Yeah.
100%. Stoner Barbie. Hello, we should just put this right here. That should be our other like we had a rug. It would be right here. So I did get that. So finally, Literally, finally. You've had like several things from him at this point, but
You got your first little thing?
I did. I got my first little one, and I
Don't leave
really
it on the floor
loved it.
because Monty's loose.
Okay, and then this was my whole thing about being pink themed because it's all really girly, but it's like funny because it's actually not girly at all. It's very Halloweeny. It's Jason. It's Texas.
Glare.
Is it Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No.
Wrong one.
Yeah.
Jason is just the hockey mask, right? And he carries a machete.
Can you see with the glare?
Can you see?
Actually, yeah. You're doing a pretty good job
great.
here.
Okay. Anyways.
And he is from the movie series.
Dead by Daylight.
Jason.
I mean, you're not
Freddy
wrong.
Krueger versus Jason?
I don't
What
watch
is he
scary
from?
movies.
What is he from?
He wasn't Freddy versus Jason.
Is it not Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Why am I getting these confused right now? No, it is. It is.
I don't know
It's the same
anything about
person.
anything.
Leatherface is
Scary.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
So what's Jason
I'm
from?
gonna let you get this one. I believe that you can get this. Jason. There's only so
Just
many
look at him hard.
80s horror movie franchises.
Is
You
it
got this.
Freddy
Michael.
Krueger versus Jason.
That is absolutely a real movie.
No, I know.
Yeah, it is. I
That
watched
happened.
it. I
No,
do
yeah,
know
Freddy
that.
versus
Why do I
Jason
not?
happened.
What am I getting mixed up on? What is this? Is it Friday the 13th? No, that's fucking Freddy Krueger. Is it just called Jason?
You got it. there.
Friday the
There you
13th?
go.
Jason?
There you
Oh,
go.
okay, right.
Believe
Am I
in
right?
yourself.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Friday the 13th?
Absolutely.
Jason.
Yes.
This is it. Anyways, I didn't.
What did you call it at first? I already lost.
I thought he was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I wonder.
Oh.
And it's completely different. Anyways, and it is different because he doesn't have a fucking chainsaw. He usually does like axes and machetes and.
Wasn't Texas
Chain,
Chainsaw oh, Jesus, wasn't
Wow,
that a real
low
story?
racial.
Oh, I think you're right.
Was that what? Was it a
real-
what?
Wasn't Texas Chainsaw Massacre a real story or
I
something?
think it was based on
Or
a
was it
real
like
person.
a comic?
That's a look up.
I'll look it
feel
up.
like
I don't know. I don't think
feel
so.
like
I'm gonna
that's
say
true.
I don't
It's
know.
obviously
I'll look it up.
very dramatized at this point. It's not how the story went, but I do
know
feel
I
feel
have
like you're
comics of it.
I feel like you're right on that. I do.
I don't know. We'll see.
Anyway,
Its plot
cute,
is
it's
largely
cute.
fictional. It's inspired by the crimes of murder Ed Gein.
So it's inspired by
A
true
Texas
story,
Chainsaw Massacre.
probably. Maybe he just killed his.
Okay, let's
like-
let's look up his story a little bit.
This is cute though.
It is. Yeah, it's pink, but it's hilarious because it's like horror.
Yeah, mine's
Which I've like all
opposite.
my shits I've been on. I've just been watching hella horror movies and
He was fucking dead bodies and stuff, so I mean, might as well, right?
yeah.
You know,
No wonder.
no,
Did
it
he
said
kill
he-
them with a chainsaw though?
I don't know, probably. I don't know. I didn't get past he was fucking dead bodies.
I think it
I
had
was
to
like,
do
he
with
might
that
as well
because
be.
it was like out in like actual cornfields and like
Yeah.
it was like in the
It's-
boonies of
That's what's the problem with these little small.
Yeah, that's why I won't go
That
nowhere that
is-
has like a population of less than 10,000.
No,
That's
I'm
why I was so
saying.
traumatized when we hit that deer. I was like, oh, here we go.
Man, we really
When
hit
that
outside.
guy.
No, trust me.
I know we don't have to go
It
to the whole
really
story again,
was.
but
No,
that was
we don't
I
have to.
built it up. I built it up in my head. I was like, nope,
100%. It was funny because you just sent me that TikTok too, where it was like I've already planned out this situation of this man taking out his trash that
Yep.
he's gonna come abduct me, but that's real life situation, specifically you.
Oh yeah, I love that shit. I don't mean it. I don't mean to love it. I mean, I don't want to
Yeah.
love it at all. I don't want to do that.
Mhm.
Horrible.
So
And
yeah,
I'm just
those were
like-
my two. Oh, let me tell you the artist really fast. I
Yes,
have the
perfect,
actual.
good,
Sorry, this is part of
smart.
the. Sorry, that's loud. Because he was in a booth, I think, like right behind.
Yeah, I know where you got this. I like those guys. They're cool.
Yeah, I know they were chill. Matt Wood. Matt Wood. I should remember that. Matt Wood. He's the artist and the designer. His Instagram handle is Matt Wood KC1. But anyways, he does like cute little keychains. He does like these types of prints. You can like buy the originals also. He does like it was cute. He does. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say like he does keychains and like I don't know, creepy stuff, skulls and dragons. There was dragons out there. Like it's not just horror films. It's like creepy stuff. So anyways, it was very fitting because like Halloween's around the corner, which also means it's.
Yeah, you've been watching scary movies and things.
Dude, I've been watching hella scary movies and they're fucking scary, bro. This one I watched the other day, I still can't stop thinking about
You
it.
watched The Nun yet?
No, that one freaks me out. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to like wait during the daylight to watch
Yeah,
that
that
one.
would look
That one's
crazy.
hard, yeah. That one's scary. That's
Nope.
not one you can watch. Although the ones I did watch before bed, I'm surprised I did. It didn't make any sense, but
Have you ever seen Puppet Master?
no.
Watch that. It's a weird old school like horror.
Really?
Movie. Yeah, strange old movie. It's not scary.
I'm
It's
down
not
for
scary.
that.
It's about puppets.
I like strange.
It's like
I like
weird.
thrillers.
I don't even classify it a horror movie, but like it is a horror movie.
All right, so my pink, I had a last minute. I said, "What's your fucking theme for your bringing local?" And well, okay. So she said she's local, so I was like, okay, well, I have to be big city if you're Backwoods. So I don't want to spill anything on this. Is this one of mine?
Yeah, for sure.
So I last minute came up with the
Categories.
something for pink theme, and luckily I just bought a bunch of stuff that's not Backwoods at all. It's all big names, but this is just a collection of things that are pink.
Yeah, we went with a pink theme today. That's what I was trying to get at. Like, if I've been doing local, but anyways, we had a match, so pink. Show me
And
your
I've
pink.
just been buying everything pink as well because Barbie happened. So number 1, I got some Barbie shoes.
They're really
Here's
cute.
one.
They're so cute.
They're
Like,
like,
I would wear those
bing.
shoes.
Pink.
That's like even too pink for me.
It's too
That's
pink.
a bold pink.
But I mean, I wore them and I loved it.
No, they're so
Had
cute.
a great time.
So cute.
So
Adorable.
That's something I got that was pink recently. Number
Shout
2 is
out
this
Outlet Malls.
bag. Good old Patrick's art. To be honest, this is not as pink as it could be. It's a little bit more orangey.
I don't know. I feel like it's Patrick. This is Patrick. Maybe this is like
That's orange.
this
He's
could have
pretty
been
flesh tone.
He is
Yeah,
pretty
I
flesh
don't
tone,
know
but it's
about
still
that.
pink. He's still pink.
Then I got Barbie socks.
Oh my god. Bro, you're so Barbied out right now. It's hilarious.
This is actually the only Barbie themed thing.
Bro, you also
I can
got a
wear.
Barbie theme thing.
Yeah.
You're right. No, I can't say shit. Actually, I had you buy me Barbie dolls.
And you bought me a Barbie hoodie, but it's just too hot to wear.
I know. So cute. Anyways, we're so Barbie. Why
Whatever.
am I over here? I'm like,
Yeah, you're like,
oh,
so
you
much
got
Barbie.
fucking-
Yeah,
you're
like,
Barbie.
wow, what
You
a
have
Barbie.
So much Barbie. It's crazy.
I literally have not bought anything like actual Barbie other than the dolls.
True.
To be honest, this is my first Barbie thing to wear, and I'm really excited about it. Thanks for ruining the vibe.
No,
I'm
dude.
just kidding, I'm
No,
kidding,
I
I'm
didn't
kidding.
mean that. I
Ooh,
didn't mean it.
speaking of ruin the vibe in Barbie, right? I threw up.
Wait, gross, and I don't want to hear
I'm
the
just
story.
playing. I'm not.
And then I got all of these earrings. So these are the mirror.
You really brought all the things out.
Well, I said she said pink, and none of this is Backwoods at all. I got those at Michael Kors outlet for hella
I have
cheap
not
deals.
seen these yet. It's so cute. Ah, stop.
And then the socks were on sale at Hot Topic, and then these earrings were from Attic Salt,
Aw,
which is like buy one get
cute.
one half off usually
Yeah.
for earrings. I did. This was like $30, which I feel like is a kind of a deal for a cool. And it even
Patrick.
says, "Is mayonnaise an instrument?"
That's worth at least an extra $5 on there just the print alone.
And this was at FYE. Can you believe it exists?
Yeah,
I
that's
cannot
cute.
believe FYE is open no more.
It's so tight.
How does it
though.
exist?
I love that
How
place,
does
and they
it?
still
I
have
don't
What does
know.
updated
FYE
stuff
stand for? What
for
does it
your
mean?
entertainment.
So they'll always exist. Everybody wants to be entertained.
That's true.
But Radio
Dude,
Shack
you know-
entertained us for a while too. You know what I mean?
No, they
You know,
didn't.
that's where I found that my Witcher roach.
At Radio Shack?
No.
I was like,
FYE.
what? I was like, how?
No, that
A
was
Radio
in the
Shack.
past.
Bro, y'all got a
Damn.
Radio Shack right by your house. You do
There's
realize
not
that.
a real Radio
There's no
Shack.
Radio
100%.
Shack over here.
100%.
No, there's
yes,
not.
there is,
No,
and I will
absolutely
point it
not.
out to you.
No,
Yes,
I'll
it
look
is.
it up right now. What are you talking about?
It's there. I've passed it several times.
Believe that.
But yeah, no, I met FYE is where I found my roach action figure, Witcher action figure. It was crazy. I did actually want to hear about the puke story.
Yeah, we'll hear it. You can probably handle it too. That's on you,
the puke story.
big puker.
No,
Oh, he's on his
yeah,
phone.
He's looking up. No, he's looking up.
You got him stuck. This is what happens when you get an ADHD guy as your sound guy.
What are we talking about?
Your story.
Yours.
Oh, so
Story.
check it out. No, okay. So my story is I go over to my friend's house. The night before it was my friend's birthday.
Oh.
I'm talking about the night before. This is a weird.
I was
Everybody's
okay.
day had to
Yeah,
start
No,
somewhere.
we're
Everybody's
trying to.
day
We're,
started
yeah,
somewhere.
No, we're trying
Not
to.
mine. I was just there. I experienced it all.
I just woke up on Sunday and this is how crazy. I felt like I came later to y'all's craziness.
Yeah.
Because of maybe Saturday
No,
it
yeah,
bled.
this-
You know.
I had,
okay.
I had
Go on.
craziness in my life. I went out to try to sell some shirts, some arts, be drawing the arts, making the shirts,
Mhm.
trying to sell them.
Yep.
And I just had a migraine real bad, and the sun was hitting me real hard, beating me down, and like I ate some food and I tried to destroy it with a bunch of water, like lots and lots of water.
A lot.
And
real fast.
everybody was supposed to come out and
That
help.
was like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, Jake and Sarah about to come out and chill at the booth. We about to kick it." Da, 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 da. And I was like, "Oh, cool. Like, hell yeah, I'm gonna like destroy this migraine. I'm gonna get it," because I was feeling cool. And then like, as the day went on, it was just like the sun was hitting and there was like no wind and shit. And I'm trying to sell stuff, but I can't talk to nobody. And like,
there wasn't no wind out there.
there's just
I
lots
was
of
feeling
people.
it.
No, and there's just lots of people talking to me, and I was like, man, like my fucking head is about to explode. I can't do this. I was like, I'm really gonna be like sick. So I try to go to the car, and I go to the car, and I'm like, I'm about to throw the fucking air conditioning on, but there's no gas in the car. And I'm like, damn, like I gotta go get some gas real quick.
Bro, that's a double whammy when you're on E and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this
I
is
was
bad
like,
choices.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I was like, what? Where did that come into play?
Nah, so I slid over to the gas station and I got some gas and some aspirin and some more water. And so then I take the aspirin and I chug this whole bottle of water.
No,
That's the
no.
worst move. That's the worst move.
That's where I fucked up. So I started driving back, and I was like getting a little queasy. Like, and I went over this railroad crossing.
Dude.
You know how when you go, why are the railroad crossings over here so bad?
Dude, I don't know.
Like,
I went over
they
the
didn't
same
care about
bumps.
'em. It's like ancient railroad crossing.
I went
out
to the
here.
same gas station. I know exactly where you went because I was
Bro.
like, "There's no way there's a gas station out here." And then it was like a.
Yeah, it was. I was like, goo, 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 goo. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die out here. Like, and so by the time I get over those, I'm smashing back, and I was like mad queasy, and I was like, oh no. And then I turned down in the road to get in the whole like riverfront shit is real, like that long shit.
It's long.
And then you
It's
turn
weird.
down, and to get over to the parking area is way over like a big loop. So
Yeah.
like I'm going down there, and right as I hit the corner to hit the first little part before I even get to the parking loop, there's like a security dude there, and he's going like 1 mile an hour.
Ugh,
Just like
I
real slow,
love that.
real slow. Just like 1 mile an hour, just creeping along, looking around, and I'm like, oh my god, bro. And at this point, I'm sweating, and my mouth is sweating.
Salivating.
That's
the
what I'm
salivating.
saying, yeah, no, and
Ooh,
I was
sweaty
like,
palms.
I was
knees
like,
are
oh, this
weak,
gonna be
bro.
bad, bro. We're going real slow.
Mom's spaghetti.
We're going real slow. I'm telling you, and like I was like, oh my god,
Is that what
this is
that's
bad. I'm gonna die. And
It's an Eminem lyric.
Well, no, I mean, don't know that, but is that what the fucking shit's about?
is that what that's about? Yeah, bro. Yes,
Yes.
it's about throwing up. But anyway, like,
Oh my god, his mom's spaghetti is.
he threw up because his mom made him some
Bro,
spaghetti for his big
what?
show.
I've never
Welcome.
thought about
Oh
it. I
my
just
God.
knew those were the lyrics. I just never
Welcome.
looked at him.
Okay, welcome to the.
Continue.
Wow. Okay,
She was
anyways,
like
go
11
on.
when that shit came out.
Sorry,
Damn,
I just
that's
thought
crazy.
Sarah was just going on a rant, and then I was like, oh my god, it's so relevant.
No.
Oh my god, it's so freaking relevant. So he's going mad slow, and then like I'm like, well, I can't pull over and just throw up in front of this guy because at that point I'm sweating really hard and shit, you know. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. And he's going mad slow, and I was like, I'm gonna die. And then like I threw up in my mouth, bro. And I was like, damn, but I was holding it like full, like cheeks, like look at chipmunk style, like super.
Oh no!
I was like,
worse. I've been there.
Everybody's been
Bro,
there. You know what I'm
everybody's
saying?
been
Everybody's
there. I've
been
been
there.
there. I know the feeling. I know the
But
feeling.
I'm driving
You're
too
too
at the
vulgar
same
with
time,
this.
right?
I'm
I'm driving.
To
No, I'm
keep
just
my
saying
shit
it's real.
together.
I'm
I will
driving.
start gagging.
You look like you're about to start crying.
I am. Just like keep it.
Okay,
keep
okay,
it. Like
okay,
I'm gonna
say
keep
what
it
you're
light.
gonna
Keep
say,
it
but
PG,
keep it
let's
clean.
go. All right.
Quick parts.
You
So
can
no,
say
so
it. Just
so of
say
course,
it in
like
a
I was
clean
feeling the
way.
same way you were, so I puked again while I had puke in my mouth, and that's when it overflowed and I puked all over my car, and then I was like,
Projectiles.
and all over
Projectile.
myself. It was mostly I was trying to keep it on myself so it would not get on the car, which just was like it was so demeaning. It like
Nah,
made
man.
me feel really small because I was like, I better puke on myself so I don't puke all over the car, so I gotta clean it all up later. And like it's so terrible,
You
bro.
really
like
put
that's
the car before you.
nah, yeah, it was terrible.
No,
I
you
was
really
like,
think
damn,
about
like,
it? You really think about that? Like that's actually crazy.
No,
like
it
I'm
was.
about to just humiliate myself in front of myself, and I'm
yeah,
gonna
and I was
fucking
like, damn.
throw up on
And the thing was like, because
myself.
I really would have rather just like opened the door or whatever, just thrown him out the door or whatever. But like,
Nah, man, I don't know. I think I would have had to. Well, I don't know.
Well,
You know,
the thing is, when I got so the thing is, by the time I turn into the parking area, right, I turn into there, and then like I let Jesus take the wheel, and I open the door, and I threw up again like 2-3 times, because by that point I had
You had to
puke
get
all
it out.
over myself. Like it was over. Like I should have just opened the door in the first place, just puked in front of the security guy, be like, "Hey, bro, I'm puking. I'm sick. It is what it is." Like I
You
drank
should have.
fucking
You
80
should
80
have.
gallons of water this morning trying to kill a migraine.
At least you had that on your stomach. You probably had so much more. You
I would've
probably
rather been
started
dry
and then just
heaving.
like kept. No.
I would have rather
no,
been dry heaving.
No.
I would've.
No,
I
no,
would've.
you're so wrong on this. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dry
you're wrong.
heaving
You
is
weren't
the
there.
worst.
You weren't there.
No, you're wrong.
You weren't there. You didn't clean it up after I was done.
Right, but
No,
like
I've been
also,
forced to drink
you would have
gallons
not
of
been able
water.
to drive that car if you were dry heaving. You would have been, you know, like you just get so hunched over. You can't look at anything
you
else.
can't
Your
even
vision
believe- you
goes
can't
out.
even
You're
be a
dry
person.
heaving. You can't get anything
Yeah.
out. You're just, I mean, you're just like
And it's
convulsing.
constant.
You're
Yeah, it's just
convulsing.
it's the
I just
worst.
would've
You're
rather
like
been
sore.
half-filled.
It's like the worst
That
ab
doesn't even
workout
make
you've
me
ever
nauseous,
had.
that's just like
Yes, no, it's this. It's like,
Like,
crunching
I
your body. It's like
hate-
muscle spasms. It hurts,
oh,
dude.
man, I hate that.
Listen, I got
Yeah.
sick one time like that where I like
Oh no.
every
All the
30-minute intervals and like I just couldn't keep anything down.
Mm.
And like worst night of my life.
It is
Like I
better
woke
to
up
drink
and I
the
was
water.
army
It
crawling.
is better to drink
Yeah.
the water.
I've been
It
forced
is,
to drink a lot of water
but
in
it
my
also
lifetime,
sucks
and
'cause it,
throwing that
it's
shit up
still
is.
a lot.
The end of my day was Cowboy Jake came home and rode me off into the sunset, took me home, and let me go to bed.
It was funny because we all had this like
Jacob did a whole kick.
And
We had a
y'all
whole
took
game.
care of the booth.
We
You
were
know,
trying
y'all
to
took care of the
hang
whole
out.
booth,
Sarah-
which was like big
I'm out here
appreciation
trying to be
for that.
Thank you. I didn't, you know, it really didn't take a whole lot. It was actually a very hilarious situation that took like no skin on my back. I'd already been sweating in the sun. I actually got
really-
sunburned
you-
in September.
And
Man,
we were-
thank God I was wearing. I was trying to dress for fall, and I had this pullover vintage
wearing, like-
Chiefs thing. I just got it, man. It was
She's-
cute. It was
I
$12
was
bucks.
just trying-
She's
12
used to
bucks.
working on Sundays, so you
So
came
yeah,
ready to
I don't
work.
know anything. I'm not out here. That's the thing. Like I don't see
You-
the
I said-
daylight of
Oh,
the
yeah,
sun
no,
on
it'd be
Sundays.
hot. It'd be hot out there
And
for those.
I said, will you
I-
help me
And those
break
tents
down?
are unforgiving.
They're not. And even before that, I still couldn't get like. Okay, you also forgot to mention a very valuable point to that fucking place and why you got so sick. The smell of the fucking river.
Oh my god, bro! It was
It
smelling
really
crazy for a
bad.
minute.
I
It
was
smelled
like,
bad
It
for
was.
a
I was
while.
sitting
there
there
was a minute where
drinking
it
a
smelled
beer.
I
like
don't know
good
if it was the
food.
river or like the porta potties or
No, I think it was the
I don't
river.
know
It
what it
smelled like
was.
straight dead fish, but like probably I don't know. Like
Oh.
it's just
Well,
there's
I
no
trust you
air.
on
So
that.
it's
Nah, I
just
think-
stagnant.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so like I don't know if we're gonna have to cut this out or what. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but I'm not gonna lie. I think it was old boy next to us giving the pooter shooters out there. I think he was farting a lot.
Who-
Like
which guy?
the old boy next to us, the dude in the tight white pants. Like I think he was farting, bro.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just
That
saying
was
because
a
it smelled
lot.
No. like butt cheeks. I think
You
somebody
weren't
had
there
some
for long
tacos or
enough.
something.
You
I
weren't
think
there
that
for
somebody
long
had
enough.
some food cart food.
It
And
was
then-
smelled
'cause
like
it
a
smelled
lot
like
of
buttholes.
crazy.
It smelled like
She
buttholes.
said it
We
smelled
can
like
bleep
fish.
out
It
who
was
that
like
was,
fishy
but I say we could
buttholes.
leave it. But like
Fish,
we
fishy
could bleep
buttholes.
out who was
It
farting and stuff.
really
'Cause I
bad.
don't want to
That's
talk
real.
shit on
I
no
don't
vendors,
think
but I
that's
just think that
Because
somebody
it
ate
lasted all
some.
day. You were only there for this long.
It
and
was
I
then
was there
really
for
bad, though.
4 of like the 6 hours.
I will
then it
say,
kept-
my friend Kayla also came out because we both were like mesmerized. We had no idea this riverfront. Like, there's hella
Y'all were
fucking shit out there. It
At
was
the same
crazy.
place.
Yeah, well, we had a plan. She was off, so I was like, we should like hang out. And so she was like, I was telling her that I was going to see your booth, and so she was, and we were talking at work, and she was like, hard plastic hearts, and I was like, you don't fucking know. But I forget she didn't have an Instagram. It's a whole
It's a
thing.
single hard plastic heart.
Heart.
Follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting pictures
Hard plastic heart.
of things.
Yeah.
You can also buy all my shit.
So anyways, I was like, yeah, you haven't seen like the shirts I wore, and then I was like, bro, we should both go. Anyways, it was this whole thing, but we were out there smelling this fishy,
I mean, we were right by a river. It's probably the fish.
and there was just no
Or
airflow.
if
So
it-
I
like,
any of
didn't
those
see
okay,
places
here's
no
had
fish.
fish. No, I'm saying like
but
the
it's
literal
a river though. Like that's
Yeah.
a river smell. Like you get
Yeah.
that disgusting. There's probably
Nah,
dead
bro,
fish
you
on
don't-
the shore.
I wish we could have seen like a Washington River while we were
I
out
don't
there.
know.
Well,
but
that's
you
a
can
beautiful
smell,
river.
I
You
don't
can
know
smell
what
a
it
real
was,
river
though.
because that ain't river smell. Rivers are like
No,
moving
that's
water
dead
and
Midwest
they shouldn't.
river smell.
Exactly. That's what I was
That's
about to
very
say.
It's a
normal.
man-made river.
Rivers are like moving
It's
water,
probably
and the
a
moving
man-made
water
river.
is usually the cleanest water.
100%. Sorry, I just burped into the mic. So
God,
sorry.
we're out here.
Oh my
We're
god.
out here.
Dude.
You know what do you want from
Point
me?
is-
Okay.
Come on, man.
It is a fun place.
It is a
but
great place.
It did have a smell for a minute.
It did have a smell. I mean, that's just that is
Wherever
what
it
you
came
get out
from.
here. Okay, there's always smells. All right, not every place is like Seattle where it has beautiful evergreen smells.
Hey, nah, you didn't go to Tacoma and Lacey and shit. They be
Yeah.
stinking like doo-doo butt
Lacey
cheeks.
smells bad.
Yeah, I think everywhere just got spots that smell like butt cheeks because there be
Yeah.
chemicals and shit in the air.
That and then out here you've got a bunch of cows and manure
Oh
and
my
fields.
God.
Everybody randomly has a horse like as their neighbor.
I'm
I've been
saying you
driving
got
around-
you got a weird farm smell around you
Everyone
somewhere,
has a horse
someplace.
as their neighbor.
I mean, like,
Everybody's a Bojack out
That's what I'm
here.
saying, BoJack Horseman style. Everybody got a horse
I
as their
just
neighbor.
mean, I recently have been like going around like when I go to wherever the fuck Ryan lives, I always see like
Fucking horse
regular
town,
neighborhoods that look like regular neighborhoods, but then someone's just got an abnormally large backyard and they have like 4 horses. Like,
It's so
this is
true.
a regular
It is
neighborhood.
Like that. It's like that. It's like a normal neighborhood, and like the person that has like a full acre and a half,
Just
enough
right
to
in
own
the
a
middle of
horse,
everybody.
and they just and they
That's
do.
so Midwest.
Or, like-
honestly, Florida too had the same shit.
Chickens, goats, anybody that somebody could like domestically
Land.
put in their backyard, somebody's gonna do it. Okay, they just are out here. Okay,
Oh,
I've even thought about it. Shit,
Damn.
couldn't.
Fuck.
I know.
What's that about?
What's that about?
Smacking all the things.
Oh, sorry. That was I was like, Jesus, what's
I was just gonna smack all
It's
the
Well,
like,
things.
does it look-
chill
It's
out.
fine. It's not a
fine?
big deal. I'm sorry. I was
Does
trying
it
to
look
make
fine?
a big
Does
deal.
it sound fine?
It's fine. You're good.
Sorry,
Hold up.
it
Talking
was-
to it.
I got excited.
Boom.
My elbow. I mean,
No, you're
my
good.
shoulder.
My elbow.
My showbo.
Shobo.
No, anyways, okay, so we were, so anyways, so all right, let's explain this whole Sunday. We got off
I
on
was
the
gonna say
weird
that's all I got.
smells.
That's all I got.
I
I was
just
just
wanted
saying
to talk
that
about
there was bad.
So
There was bad
anyways,
energy in the air.
There
is all I
was,
trying
there
to say.
was. It was all crazy. So
I was a victim.
obviously it's Sunday in Kansas City. Chiefs is everywhere,
Boom.
everywhere. People breathe it, sleep it. I'm even wearing a fake vintage shirt because I act like I care, trying to just be fall. I just wanted to wear a black bodysuit with a pullover and be cute for fall. And then I walked out in 85-degree weather watching kickball,
But then
and then
you
it
wrapped
was.
it around your waist and it was still a cute outfit.
It was fine. That's why I'm so glad I had it. Because what if I couldn't take off that fucking shirt? I would have died. I would have been right in the same boat as probably you.
Yeah,
it
you were
was
already home by
hot.
this point.
No, yeah. I'm
So-
saying I bowed out.
I had a great time at Riverfront, and then.
But I was stressing because I was like, how do I
You had to
take
break
down
down
this whole booth by myself?
And then you were
'cause
kind of
I'm
scaring me
a
because I was
little
like looking
baby.
at it, and I was like, I don't know how to take this tent down. I could do everything.
I've never
else.
taken the tent down.
And it
I've never
was
touched that tent.
sweet.
I don't touch the tent. I just make
Killed
things
it.
pretty.
It was funny
Nah,
because
yeah,
you
I
say
appreciate
that.
y'all doing it. Built it.
The thing is, you really tried to say, I don't know how to do this, and then immediately knew how to do it. And I was like, okay, so this was actually easy.
There was a lot of color coordination I realized really quick. I was like, oh. It was like a fucking Survivor puzzle. And I've been on my reality TV shit.
That's
really
funny
hard right
because
now,
I've
side
been
note, but,
watching
like,
a
no.
reality
yeah,
survival
what-
TV
what
What
are
are
show.
you
watching?
Outlast.
I don't know what that
It's
is.
on Netflix. It's like created by somebody, I want to say like a Steve
so
Carell or
Proud of
something
you.
like that.
What?
I don't know. Somebody like
it
big
funny?
produces this. No, it's like a kind of, yeah. These people get like snooty on the teams, bro. But they're out in the for real wilderness. And so like what happens is like
Okay.
you're put out here, there's like
Don't spoil anything though.
No,
You
I
can
won't.
Tell me the premise,
I won't.
but don't spoil
But
anything.
there's like
Gee,
12
you're
people.
slippery.
I know I am slippery with telling you every detail of it.
Mm.
But it's 12 like people. All right, they're allowed to join teams, but it you have to join a team. You could be your own team, your own self, but it's harder to do. So like people like team up to like build camps, like essentially own camps,
alliances of
and then
some
they get
kind.
like maybe some drops here and there that give them a weapon or
Hunger
something
Games.
to build.
Hunger
Yeah.
Games.
Pretty much, it was really cool. You guys should check it out. I think.
Okay.
I'm not
I'm
gonna lie,
proud of
that's
you
on
for.
my list on Netflix right now.
It's really
Oh,
good.
Yes, I
It's
seen the
really
trailer for that. That
good.
shit look fire. I'm
It's
It's
absolutely
so good,
gonna watch
and
that.
people are bitches, bro.
Watch your foot.
It was anyways,
Does the camera look fine?
It looks absolutely fine,
Great.
ma'am.
perfect. Yeah, no, I've been
No, I'm
watching it,
proud
and
of
it was really good. Like I was really
Okay.
looking at this, and you should watch it. I think you guys
No,
will be
no,
into
it's
it.
on my list.
I'll be
I'm
into it.
So
definitely
I was
into it.
also thinking about that, like breaking down this tent. I was like, what if
No,
we
you
were
already
out
did.
there?
I
We
said,
could already
oh,
do
I'm
this."
getting really nervous about this. Like, are you sure you're cool to stay? And you're like, I've already got this whole plan. I've already got
I
this whole
did.
plan.
I
for
was
how to
looking
break
at the
this down.
trash cans, how far away they were. I was like, this is going to be easy. I was like, I was really already, I just needed some direction. I was like, just tell me where these things go. And you gave me bags to put stickers in. And I was like, I can do this. I was just,
Yeah. No, I was
but
like,
it was actually
I was
really fun.
actually
it was therapeutic
practicing
in a
my
weird way.
delegation. Like,
And we
fucking
were like,
killed it
oh,
that
we're going to
day.
have to take several
The
trips.
timing of our
Two
no.
trips.
one trip.
One trip.
I mean,
I'm sorry, one trip.
We
two
did one
people.
trip. We just sent. But the thing was, we utilized Jacob to his strengths at that moment because I didn't want to fuck up y'all's day. Jacob had the Chiefs game in his hand. Like, I can't believe I'm here.
He got his brother's DirecTV pass to watch it on his phone because we were out here like trying to break down this thing.
They were supposed to already have been in a bar, but they stayed to help me. But so he's watching football. He's carrying sandbags, over and over and over again. While we
The
just have
sandbags
one
I didn't
trip.
wanna
We kill
fuck
it.
with.
It was fucking great. So anyway, irrelevant. We fucking make it. Y'all make it to. Do we want to say where it was? Because I love this place, and
No, we bagging on the spot.
Yeah, I love
bagging
this
on
place,
the-
and I'm going back.
This is call out
I'm
pod.
going
Yeah,
back.
I was about
No,
to
we're
say,
I'm going
I'm
back.
still ordering that shit on Uber Eats.
Here's but this is
Food is
also
great.
gonna go and do a good segment of what I wanted to bring up in the first place. Brick House. All right, we have hyped this up in the past.
We've loved this place.
It's our best brunch place.
Gassed it.
Loved it.
We love it.
Best food, usually really good service. Like
They're
don't
not-
fuck with you.
Do y'all need beers?
Yes.
Let's get it going.
There's not any judgment for how drunk you get at Brick House, which
There
I also love.
absolutely isn't. Like it
They lo-
just
it's
food's
chill.
good. The service is usually
Fine.
pretty chill. Like somebody's waiting on you.
Yeah, it's fine. We're not done.
Oh, you're not done. Okay, here. You good? Done? Yeah,
We're
it's all right.
preparations.
Yeah. Doomsday preppers.
Yeah. Me and Sarah.
100% always. We were in survival trying
Do you
to
know
break
what
down
would
a
happen
tent
if
today.
there
What
was
do
a
you mean?
fire in the house right now? We're not gonna get into it, but I've thought about it a
Busting
couple
out the
times.
window.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we love Brick House. And so Sarah
We've had
obviously
great
was like, let's
photography
go to
there. We've had our best moments there and our like picture moments. Like we've had a great time. I'm telling you, they have a great little patio, like a bunch of TVs. That's why we
Good
chose
ass
to go
food.
there because we
Good
were
ass
like,
food.
we didn't, where we were originally gonna go P&L.
Yeah,
Because
and I talked them out of that. Really,
skeptical. Because
everyone was helping me break down the tent. And they were like, "We're going to Peanut." I was like, "Ew, no!" Like I have
I will say
anything where
the
we're going
only
after everyone's
factor-
helping me the whole time.
the only factor there was in not going to P&L it was
It's
already
the
past
Chiefs.
the game time of starting. There was no way we were gonna find parking in a decent time and
it's
still
the
have time to
Chiefs,
watch a
that's
game.
where everyone's going to
Yeah.
watch the
One
game.
day
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there. One day.
But
I'm
not
gonna
one
go
day.
there.
One
Chiefs
day,
are
I was trying
That's
to.
crazy.
My thought process was
Chiefs are nuts.
on Sunday. I was going to somehow hype up P&L enough for you guys to go with us so that you could experience P&L.
Not on the Chiefs day.
Nah, dude, I was gonna let it happen. I
No,
was.
I would
You
never
have
do
to
that.
experience
I
it
would
in a
never do
Kansas
that.
City
I wouldn't-
fashion.
I've
But-
been to P&L and I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I
I
don't know about
didn't
that. I
choose-
don't want
I
extra
felt
long
like-
wait times and shit. I feel like it'll be the same drinks.
Exactly.
But
no
there's
matter where we
there's
go.
big spaces for people to they occupy fucking concerts there. Like Chiefs games are not a big deal to watch there. Like they do.
It's not that.
It's a thing of bars.
It's
What do
not
you
I
mean?
just
big.
seen a couple of pictures. I mean, they were all like playoff type shits. But I
just saying we
seen some
coulda-
pictures of how the Power and Light District gets.
I felt like
during
it
Chiefs
couldn't have been
games
any
and
worse than the experience that we got.
Oh, that's
Smooth,
true.
refreshing,
That's
Boulevard.
true.
Straight from the refreshing we need a refreshing drink after having to talk about
So,
this
yeah,
breakhouse
Bro,
experience.
we're
man.
making up for
And
our
here's how
lack
it's-
of drinking on Sunday. Because you're supposed to go and watch a Chiefs game and get drunk, supposedly.
You're supposedly supposed to do that. Most of the time, that's what I
So
have
we go
been
to Brick
doing.
House because I said hell no to P&L.
So and that was our
So
backup
it was
spot
your
because
fault.
we were
It's
like,
my fault.
and Jacob was like, I've always been able to get in there like during his like kickball leagues and like getting in there to watch a game, and it's usually fine. All right, but for some reason, some shit was in the water. All right, and it started off well because we found a parking spot immediately close.
in the parking lot.
Right.
I got in the parking lot.
I was on the street right by them and then walked in. These ladies got up and were like, we're leaving. You can have this table because there was nothing there inside with TVs all around us. Prime spot, right? By
Prime
the
spot.
POS where the servers could have gotten to us.
Mm-hmm. Where we can see what they're doing on the POS systems.
Every part of that server aisle we could have
Ooh.
seen, which leads us into the next subject. So we sit down, all right? And I'm
I
not
was
paying
sitting there, yeah.
attention. You weren't there. Kayla wasn't there. You were sick. Me and Jacob sit down, and it seems like an okay time. He ends up getting our drinks pretty fast. He gets our waters out, but it's like
Something's off.
something was off. Like he was very slow, but very like, mm-hmm. And I was like, well, maybe he's just really stoned, And I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, well,
That
it happens,
stoners.
But he was still
servers.
getting his shit done, and like was asking like what we want to start off with. He got the fried pickles right before you got there. We had fried pickles. I'm sorry.
Damn.
They were hot and fresh.
Their fried pickles are so fire too.
Yeah.
They're
At
so
the
good.
Brick House.
They
Shout
are.
out Brick House, except for this one time.
No, yeah,
Food's good,
exactly.
but yeah,
Literally
but
shout out
God
Brick House
dang,
except
what
for this
the
one
fuck
time because
happened?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back. I talked my shit. She talked her shit.
Yeah. Nah. I'm
Then we
gonna
come back to
talk
spit in
shit
our
on you guys,
face.
and we're
Yeah,
still gonna
why
come
do
back
it?
because I'm not gonna let one person, one experience ruin
You have to
this
fight
place
'em.
for me. Because it is a cool ass place.
They're gonna
Anyways,
spit in our food next time. We gotta wait a while.
no, I am gonna wait a while. Fuck you guys. Also, tipped really bad that time.
Yeah, exactly. We have to wait a while.
I gotta wait a while.
I'll come
That
back
was
in
one
like
of
a
the
high
first
pony
times
or
I
something.
really didn't.
We fucked. Okay, well, here's
Here's
why.
why. Here's why. This is how bad it got. Listen,
Hear
I
that.
work in the industry. Do you understand? I would on the worst server's day, I would still tip them probably 15 to 20%.
That's what I was about to say. What does it really take for you to not?
A lot.
We even
A
discussed
lot.
this as a trio because Jacob was just watching.
I
football,
discussed
obviously.
walk- I
So
discussed
me and
walking
Sarah
my
and
tab.
Kayla, who
Alright.
work,
I
they
did
work
it.
in restaurant, and I'm just.
You're just you, all right? And you're pretty polite. I will say you're a pretty polite person going out. You might be assertive, but you are not a Karen or
Appreciate
anything.
that.
You're not.
Thank
You're
you.
not. I
That's
would let
really
you know.
nice
I'd be like, bro,
compliment.
you gotta.
I
But you
think I
don't.
like
You're
that,
very
yeah.
you're very. So anyways, so it started out great. We get our drinks. Kayla shows up. She doesn't get recognized right away, and we're like, okay, you know, maybe it was because we sat down fast and he just got the waters out, and it was like the waters got out. We got our first rounds, and we were like, cool. Pickles came later. Kayla sits down. Don't see him for a little bit. And then, like, still stops by our table and still doesn't get her drink. And we were like, well, maybe he just didn't see her. You know, we're not even thinking about it. In the meantime, there's another server that's walking around, and they're having a complete meltdown over a table that I think is smoking weed outside. So it's like this whole other thing that's going on, this whole joint. And we're like, thank God it's not our server, right? Didn't help.
No.
Didn't help at all. They were feeding off each other's energy. It was crazy.
Oh,
it was like we
no.
were in, like, the Matrix.
I wasn't here for this part.
Okay,
either,
so yeah, you had just showed up after they, like, literally got security, which I can understand because that
Oh,
place gets
yeah.
lit, bro. So I understand that maybe they have security.
I never have been to this place when they had security though. That was
I
a new
don't,
thing.
but I don't. We only go for brunch though. Like, what if like
That's
nights?
true, I
Because they're
only go
open
for
till like
brunch.
10 p.m. They have
That's
hella drink
true,
specials.
that's true,
People
I
probably
only do
get
brunch.
rowdy in there. People were getting rowdy for the
That's true.
Chiefs
I
game.
mean, they do let you get pretty toasted.
And Chiefs game, like, there's just no limits to people. People don't give a fuck in the city because they can't. Because everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's getting lit.
Kansas
all
City's
right?
the wettest.
The wettest. We learned that. All right, we
Real.
learned it.
The
And then
wettest.
you got an NFL team that
Factually
just
correct.
won the Super Bowl, bro. Are you gonna tell these people to chill? You're not gonna tell them
On
to chill. I'm not
Chiefs'
gonna tell them to
holy
chill.
day.
On their holy day, on their day of rest.
Work hardest actually is when,
Probably, actually, yeah.
Supposedly.
Well, for everybody else, it's their day of rest to watch, right? So, anyways, so we. And, you know, Jacob's enjoying the Chiefs game at this point. I think that's
He's
why
not
we
even-
also
he's
didn't.
not-
We didn't
we
even
didn't
realize
notice
it
he
because
was
he's
there the
just
whole
watching
time.
the game.
And then everyone saw he'd be like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But anyway,
and-
we're getting to that.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of, why not right now?
Why not
No,
right
yeah.
now? Yeah.
Talk
That
about
was
it.
also another crazy part is like everybody knows. Everybody knows.
All of a sudden, girls care about football.
All of a sudden,
They're my favorite TikToks right now. They're just so
It's
funny. Girls are
hilarious.
funny.
It's-
I don't know
it's
anything about
going
Taylor
off.
Swift or football, really, and I've just been having the best time watching everybody freak out about it.
It's
like
just funny
all the
because,
basics
like,
are
they
coming
also
together
don't know
to
it.
Love each other.
All
People
of the
that
most
love the-
basic
or fight
individuals
each other.
are
Yeah.
merging into one unit.
Yeah.
I'm
man.
saying it's like a huge army of bro.
basic.
It's crazy. How does Taylor Swift make her appearance? That's probably why people were acting so fucking feral that day. Everybody was just going off.
What if they like?
Taylor Swift's at the
Started a
fucking
cult and
game.
took over the
Everybody,
world, man.
yeah. Seriously, Swifties and Chiefs
It
players. Are you
changed
fucking
everything.
kidding
I
me,
keep
bro?
asking-
This
It
would
changed
actually
everything.
be
Nothing's the
world
same.
domination. Those would be the two
Nothing
groups
will
that
ever
could
be
do
the
it.
same.
American football.
We actually entered the Matrix. That was our entrance, was Brick House.
I feel like I'm in a weird timeline of Community or something. To be honest,
I'm saying
Sunday
how
was
is
a
this-
trip.
It
The
was a
way that
trip.
your man even was just. Can you believe Taylor Swift is on the cover
on
of
the
ESPN?
Bleacher Reports and
Yeah,
the
the
biggest
Bleacher Reports.
NFL or sports like
That's the funniest part.
apps that he has. The only thing he sees is Taylor
everyone
Swift's at
talking
the
about-
Chiefs game.
Everyone talking about the, girls making their mans mad all the time, saying Taylor put Travis Kelce on the map, but like in all reality, like
She did.
she did. Who in the globe knows? Are you
Sorry,
talking
no,
to me?
that's me. That's me.
Who in
I'm
the
just-
globe knows who Travis Kelce versus Taylor Swift? Like globally,
Taylor
everyone
Swift.
knows who Taylor Swift is.
But it's crazy because like
But now they're starting to know who Travis Kelce is. If they know Taylor Swift eventually.
But also, Travis Kelce, if anybody
It's
follows
American
any
football.
sort of, but it's still football. It's still all of America that pays attention to it.
But that's not shit if you think about it, because Taylor Swift is like a world.
You're right.
A
No,
world
I don't even know
artist.
what
There's
Travis
more.
Kelce
There's
looks
more
like.
men
This
around the
Sunday.
world
Taylor
who know
Swift
who
wins.
Taylor Swift is
Taylor
than there
Swift
are
wins.
women who know who Travis Kelce is.
That's why this is so crazy. Because
Until now.
also,
I just
when
learned
do
what he looked
NFL
like.
players and like pop stars like date? They just don't cross worlds very often. They don't
no?
though. Not really. Not
Like,
really.
Basketball.
Not
Russell
like that.
Wilson is married to Ciara right now.
Okay,
Well,
that's okay. Name another one then. Name another.
That was his like
That was his downfall.
his upgrade
That was
of
his
a
downfall.
woman.
That was his downfall of
Not
football.
in a bad way, but,
Yeah,
like,
that's what
it
I'm
was,
saying,
like,
bro.
his
It
I mean,
depends
upgrade.
on how you look at
being
it.
5'9" were his downfalls of football.
Damn.
Yeah, well,
That's so mean.
That's just real, bro.
that is real, and that's how people judge football. So welcome to football.
5'9" is bad in football.
That's
5'9".
short. That's short.
For
a lot of these
football?
That's bad
motherfuckers
in
are tall.
any
A lot of these
sport.
motherfuckers are big dudes, bro.
Travis
Well, I mean-
Kelce alone is like 6'4".
Travis Kelce alone.
Alone.
Imagine Travis
Stacked
Kelce with Patrick
up.
Mahomes. They're like 100 feet tall.
I learned today actually because
Fuck
everything
ass.
How
tells
did
me
you?
everything. My cousin. Okay, randomly my cousin said,
You
"How
didn't
tall
know
are
that
you?"
Taylor Swift was tall?
No. How?
Nah,
Why would I
bro.
know that?
How
Everybody
tall is
knows
Taylor
that.
Swift?
Bro, she was in the
I mean, it makes
Victoria's
sense.
Secret show. She's 5'10".
What does
I
that
can
mean?
tell you
No,
that.
she's
She was in the
5'11".
Victoria's
Supposedly
Secret show. You
someone
gotta
told
be
me she's 5'11".
5'10"
My
to touch
cousin told me
Victoria's
she's
Secret.
5'11".
I think she's 5'10".
Well,
Maybe
'cause
she
I'm,
is
they
I'm
said-
checking it.
I
I'm
think
checking
it's
it right now.
5'10".
We got it.
He said, "How tall are you?"
How
and
tall
I
is
said
Taylor?
7'8".
Victoria's Secrets don't put short people on their runways, is what I'm trying to tell you. Like Taylor Swift being
Oh,
able
she's
to.
5'10". No, she's 5'11" according to Googly.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
Google
5'11".
says 5'10" to 5'11". She lying is what I just found out.
Maybe it's a halfsies.
A
I'm a
5'10"
5'10" and a half.
She got some stuffies
No, I'm
in
a
her
5'9"
heels.
and a half or something like that.
You're a 5'10".
That's what I thought. So my cousin
You're
said,
a
"How
10.
tall are you?" I was joking back, like, "Why the fuck are you asking me?" So I said 7'8", like I
Am I
always
allowed
do.
to say she's gangly on y'all's podcast?
You could
Yeah.
say lanky, because that's
Yeah,
she's
gangly.
she's a
Gangly
lot
is
like me and
lanky.
her.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We're lanky.
We're lanky.
Yeah.
You ever
You're-
see my
you're-
arms
how
out in
tall are
person?
you? I'm about Taylor Swift's height almost.
Well, see, I'm 5'9", so you're definitely at least an inch taller than me.
And then she's like probably like at least an inch taller than me. Or
If
at
not
most
you.
an inch taller than me.
Maybe so. Yeah, she does look really tall.
Yeah, it makes sense.
She has a very tall
We can see her
stature
dance.
to her.
Anyway, we know that this is all a whole thing. But I mean, if this is a real serious thing,
They're officially
And
dating.
if this is a real serious
They're
thing and she like
officially
comes here,
dating.
if
They
she
are.
comes
Her
out here
next
all the
album is
time,
about to be about him, bro.
people are gonna
100%.
start
When they
really
break up-
moving to Kansas City just for Taylor Swift, bro.
I'm telling you,
That's
Red,
not real,
Red
bro.
No, I
2.0.
swear to God, if they're serious and they start seriously dating all the time,
No, we're
people
gonna
are
be
moving
so
to Kansas
fucked.
City.
People are so
the,
fucked.
I swear to God, the reason she didn't do the Super Bowl was
She's about to
because
change the infrastructure of
everybody
America.
would leave after the halftime show because the whole place would have been bought out by fucking little Swifters.
It's real.
I think they
It's-
call themselves Swaftles.
No, I keep saying
Swifties.
Swifters. I'm sorry, Swifties.
Swifties.
I'm sorry.
Swiffers.
Swiffer
I'm sorry.
Jets.
I really keep doing that
Sniffers.
totally on accident. That is not
Snifters.
real.
Swifties. It's Swifties. We're
Swifties.
very sorry, Swifties.
Sniffies.
I'm serious.
Sorry
I am
that you
sorry.
just started
That's what
watching
I'm saying.
football.
I don't.
Listen, football trash too.
It's.
It's all trash.
That's the same kind of fandom. I was just talking earlier. I was saying like being a fan of a person to the point where you're like in a fandom, like you're like I'm a Swiftie. Like that's the most loser shit you could possibly do.
Well,
Being so fanly of someone where like your whole day like you're sad when Taylor's sad, like that's crazy, bro.
Okay, but
you'd
like,
be sad if Dua was sad.
And that's crazy. That's loser shit. I don't give a fuck.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
sad
that
when
was a
Miley's
question.
sad.
Sorry.
That's
I'm
crazy.
sad when
how do you
Miley's
say
sad.
that when your fandoms are literally not people?
Exactly. And they don't make me sad. They don't affect my mood throughout the day.
Bullshit. You don't get sad whenever. If you're watching Spider-Verse, you didn't get sad when he was sad. I was sad.
For 10 seconds while I was watching the movie, and then I moved on. But I'm saying I've never had a bad day because Spider-Verse was sad one time.
Listen, I'm not that crazy anymore. I did grow up,
See?
but I'm not kidding.
I
When
did
Miley,
grow up was the key statement right there.
Listen, when Miley Cyrus had that rumor when she was like 16, 17 going around that she was pregnant with Nick Jonas's brother.
That
Nick
affected your
Jonas?
life?
I was like crying for a day.
That's
No,
crazy.
No,
bro.
I
That's
swear.
I got on
Alex,
the bus
look
and
at-
I-
Did you see it in her eyes, bro?
I
Did you
was
see it in her eyes?
everything
She was
changed
hurting.
about. I was
No,
hurt, dude. I was so
The world
hurt.
was different. The
It's because
sky
you
was grayer.
It's because you're a creep, though. I think it's your creep energy. Look at your eyes. The way that you said that just then was like you would like.
When
Like,
someone
like,
said,
I don't know,
when
man.
someone
Nah,
said that
man,
Miley
nah. I told you I got
had a
out of that.
baby,
But like when okay, so
And
like
she was
listen,
upset. I would do anything
it's
to make her
different
happy
when
again.
she has specifically sad songs, and like when I listen to those sad songs, I feel like I feel her sadness.
And you want to protect
yeah, that's
her.
music.
I don't
That's
wanna
so different.
protect her.
I am not
Bitch.
a fan of music and stuff. But I'm saying, and the music will affect my life. But their personal lives are not
It doesn't
something
do
that I'm
that now.
following so closely that it affects my life.
I think I get what
No,
you're saying.
it does affect me a little bit. I can't say it doesn't because that's wrong. Because when her and Liam finally, I went through a whole roller coaster with her and Liam, bro.
I get it.
Actually,
in a way.
you know
That's
what?
so wild.
Okay, I
It
get-
was.
Okay. So I think there's like a middle ground here because like you're just like fandoms that are fake, like animations and like stories and turtles, and then you're like
Real people
you're
that I've
connected
just
to them because
idolized.
it affects. I don't know. Like I feel like
They were a big part of my childhood,
characters-
probably. So they are just, they're my.
You're like the reality star version of like caring about a character fandom.
Mhm.
You're caring about the reality version because I feel like I care about reality stars when they're at. So like you're just looking at the fandoms as like a reality star almost, which I mean
I
so
am
it's not
a
that
little
much different.
obsessive
But I,
compulsive.
like,
I am.
I get-
But never has a reality star
I
and
feel like
their
I get
day
sad.
affected my
I would
life.
get sad
I
if
get
someone
sad
in
while
reality
I'm
stars-
watching the show, but that's the same thing
No,
as like
and that's
music.
Yeah,
your-
but sometimes that's
100%
real
that's
shit.
But I
your
don't end up an
personality.
hour later like, man, my day is so tough. Like,
Well, I
oh,
don't-
Tyler got voted out.
Okay,
You know
like
what
for
I'm saying? Like,
example,
no.
Davon.
No, I would be thinking about that for a
Oh,
while.
Davon-
love her.
Great
If she's
person.
sad, I'm sad, but I don't idolize sad her. So
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
sad
but
for her in the moment, but then after the show's over, I am no longer sad.
But I mean,
Okay,
if I
it
see
would
her
be
on
a
Twitter
different. I
talking
guess
about
it would be a little bit different too, though, because like
don't
on a
know.
celebrity big
don't
ass
know what
status
about
like
on
that,
Facebook
like what if
is.
they're going through something hard, you know? And I'm like, damn, I'm like down
Boo
bad.
fucking who?
Britney Spears
They're rich
is a
as
great
shit. That
fucking.
bitch is crazy.
She is. She
No.
is.
That beep that or whatever. That beautiful woman is crazy.
No
Cut it to
way.
that one.
Okay,
That
but I
woman
will
is
say,
out of her
Wait.
fucking mind. I
She
seen
is
her
really
dancing with
crazy
some
though.
knives earlier
She's
today.
really out of
She
her
was just
mind.
knife dancing. Like she got
Why?
fucked
Why?
up. No, the industry is fucked up.
Everyone
What it
is
did to her is wrong.
crazy.
But it's like at the same time, like
But
She out of her
feel
mind.
that. Like I feel it. And I'm like
I'm sad for
feeling-
her
I'm
ish.
feeling it.
But at the same time, that does not affect my life.
Maybe you're not an empath.
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
Empath? No.
No.
See, I feel like I feel things that
I'm an
people feel,
empath
and I'm
as
like,
well, yeah. No, I'm
I
saying
feel
you are
like the
not at
amount
all.
of money you have reflects how much I'm gonna feel for you.
true.
That's not. Yeah, you're not an empath at all. That's a chosen sympathy.
No, it's empathy.
No, that's
empathy
chosen
is
sympathy.
feeling. No, you were sympathetic in people's
Yeah, you
situations.
were
You
never
feel for them in that
empathetic.
situation, but then you move on. So you're sympathetic towards them.
Yeah.
Just like their situation that they're in, but you don't feel what they're feeling. Does that make sense?
No, that's fair. That's fair.
You know?
I feel for them, but
Like,
I don't feel
you're-
what they're
yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
You're a sympath. You're
You-
a sim.
you were-
You simp, you fucking simp. Damn, alright.
No, I meant a sim, like a sim,
Sympath.
like a
Sympath might
Raggedy
be the
Rudy.
name of the
No, a
episode.
sim,
That's
not a
hater
sim.
shit.
not a simp, a sim.
That's what it is, though.
Alright, well, I'll just be so anyway, you're at the brick house.
Oh, a sim.
Yeah, I
Keeping it
thought we
popping
were
with the other
trying to-
sympaths. No, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
my
yeah.
bad.
How
How do we
Sympaths
anyways,
at the
even
brick
get
house.
over here?
Because we were talking about
Haters.
Swifties, we were talking about
Yeah,
Taylor
we're
Swift.
talking-
We were
yeah,
talking
Taylor
about
we
Swift.
did
people
have to
being.
talk about
Side
how
note,
Kansas
Taylor
City
Swift,
It
Kansas
was a
City.
whole thing. It was
Kansas
a whole thing.
Swift.
No, I'm saying
Kansas
Kansas
Swift,
City
bro,
is
it's
really
crazy.
on
We're getting
its
put on the
ups.
map. If we didn't think, if we're
I'm
not
not
big,
lying.
if we're Backwoods,
I'm
now,
I'm
we're
not
dead
not
ass.
this big
I did not
city.
know. I could not have pointed. I'm sorry. I
Stop
could not have
yelling at
pointed
me.
us. I could
Yeah.
not have pointed at Kansas City on a map
Ah.
before I.
And you
I
know
lived
what's gonna
here.
happen? People will.
Taylor
No, they
Swift-
will. No, dead ass.
You know
I
what this
believe
means,
that.
though?
Our houses are gonna go up in
Yes,
value.
that's exactly what that means. Homeowners.
Exactly. Don't yell. Use the sound.
Oh, I just banged that so loud, blew their ears out.
Stop. Don't turn those up ever.
You know
No, I
what?
turned it back down.
I
Yeah,
will
yeah,
say
bang
maybe,
down when I was
maybe
just
the
saying that's what it was
Swifties
gonna
is
do.
what
That
we
was
needed
for
to bring
emphasis.
to Kansas City so that we can make some money. But you know, so
Come on, Taylor.
yeah,
Thanks
Make
for
it
putting it
happen.
on, friends.
yeah.
baby.
Thanks for doing that for
Let
us.
us know if you want to be on the pod. You know.
Yeah, anytime. You know, you're probably welcome. You're probably welcome.
You're
and we don't do
probably-
guests,
we don't
but
do
we would
guests,
do we would
but
do
I mean,
guests.
for Taylor
Taylor Swift.
Sorry,
I mean,
we
come on. We'd make
are
fun.
recently listening to your music a little bit more. I think
You need to
I've been
say
trying
you. You need to
to.
say
I
you.
didn't know about it.
It's
you
not
know,
me.
I
It's
mean, I
not
knew
me.
about it back in the day. Teardrops on my guitar, you know, with the MySpace pages.
Wee.
Jacob was really trying to
existed.
tell me that she wasn't country back in the day. She may have been newer
Well,
country, but she
I
was still
didn't
country.
know she was not from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Because like she was so from Tennessee when I knew
She
of
had that
her back in
curly
the day. It
hair.
was so curly. I mean,
What
it
happened
still
to her
is.
hair? Wait,
No, it
no.
still is.
No, it's
when
not.
she's in the damp ass Florida and stuff, her hair starts scrunching
But
up.
what was what? You remember when her hair started? She had so much hair. What happened to that?
It's there. She still has a lot of hair. So that's why she can do bangs. That's why she can do all the.
It's
She
very
has
like
a lot of hair.
I know, but it's not so curly. It's not
No,
ringlet
she.
curl.
I mean, you can.
I don't know.
you know,
I feel like we
do
could
that.
compare, and I feel like I would. There's something.
She probably got a perm back in the day.
Probably.
But I
It's
mean,
gonna
when
be a
she's in
perm.
Florida, so anyway, we can
You're
stop
right.
talking about
I'm
Taylor.
just
Yeah,
on the
you're
deep
right.
side. I don't know.
You're
Just whatever.
right,
Yeah,
you're
like
right,
what?
you're
No,
right.
she
It
has
doesn't
so
even
much
matter.
hair.
We could
No,
talk
she
about
didn't have
Taylor
hair. She has
forever.
so much
We
hair.
could.
We
You
can
know,
talk
for
about
somebody
Taylor
that
forever.
doesn't.
This is crazy, bro.
Listen to
Like,
Taylor,
this
I
is
could
exactly
talk
what I'm
about-
talking about.
So, anyways, we're moving on. We're moving
Brick
on.
house.
All
Brick
right.
house.
We're in brick house. Okay.
You're
So
in the brick house.
for the 5th
You're
time.
sat at the brick house. Jake loves Taylor Swift. Everybody living in Kansas Swift loves Kansas Swift.
City, Kansas Swift, Kansas Swift,
Kansas Swift.
Kansas Swift.
Wow, we're renaming. The mayor's
Swans is
gonna be
Kifty.
about it, man.
Kansas
He's gonna
Swift.
name us to Kansas Swift.
Damn.
All right, there it is.
It's happening.
Kelsey Swift. When they get married,
Oh
she
my
sure
God,
as
that's
fucking
such
taking
a-
his
He's gonna
name.
take her
I was about to say,
name,
he's
bro.
definitely
He
taking
has
her
to,
name.
he
He's
has
definitely
to.
taking her name.
Isn't it
He
Travis?
gonna change the back of his
Travis
jersey.
Swift.
Travis Swift.
That's so funny.
Anyway.
That's so
Johnson
funny.
Swift. I don't know his fucking name.
All right. Well, you know, it started off really bad. You showed up, right, to Brick House, and it took you what? At least 20 minutes to get seen.
And I had
He
to
literally
demand
walked
to
up
be
to our
seen.
table and didn't notice you, and we were trying to still get his attention. That was
But
the
like I
worst
didn't
part.
know what I was gonna order yet, so I was like still
But
kind of
still,
like,
like-
alright, you know, like
But
it's
he wasn't
cool.
even waiting. Like, you'd have to, like, shout your orders out to him. Like, at a point,
Yeah,
it just kept getting
eventually
so
I
worse.
got aggressive.
This is when we realized how fucked up he was. He brings out our food, and every single person's order is wrong. Wrong. Kayla gave him a bunch of mods, and when I say a bunch of mods, I say 2. She wanted to add lettuce, and she wanted to take off a condiment on it, okay?
How dare she?
Yeah,
Didn't
which
come
was
out
honestly
right.
Really nice.
She ordered onion rings. He started raving about onion rings. I ordered fries. I'm pretty sure Jacob ordered fries. Maybe he ordered onion rings, but he gave everybody onion rings. I wanted fries. So I wanted because I wanted the burgers and fries
I don't even
special
like
for $7.
onions like that, yeah.
For $7. I was
Yeah.
gonna try to order that, but he
He
gave
was
me
trying to
onion rings.
hustle you.
Hustle us. And listen, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. So then
I didn't even think about that it don't count if you don't get the fries.
So
Like,
that's why I was like,
yeah,
oh my
nah.
God. Jacob's burger was completely fucked up. He got like the burger and onion ring special, which wasn't really the special, but like didn't get the entire burger he ordered. He didn't order that. He ordered like a barbecue.
With a lot of different things.
Different like onion straws on
it's
it.
a
Like
whole
not a
thing.
basic cheeseburger, which is what I got. Everything,
Western.
it's like everybody got a part of everybody's meal. It was weird. Very weird. Like we all got Kayla's onion rings because she ordered that, and then I had a cheeseburger, and then Jacob had my cheeseburger and her onion rings. So it was like a whole fucked up thing.
Yeah, no.
You couldn't
I
get a
walked
drink.
in right when y'all got your food, and I was like, "Oh, is it this bad?"
Yeah,
and then
it
I
was
was like, "All right,
bad.
let me start keeping simple."
The worst part is then not even the worst part. It just keeps getting worse. So it just keeps getting worse. So then we couldn't even tell anybody about our food, right? Because he hadn't been there for like 20, 30 minutes. It was 20, 30-minute increments before we'd see him again. He would walk by
Every
our
time.
table
He would
and just like, here it
put
was.
orders in. Yeah, he would put orders in.
He would
and then
be sitting-
carry shots.
He'd be carrying shots. He's taking shots with the other bartender. She's taking
right by the POS system,
And they're
where
just
they
getting
can see
sloppier.
them taking them.
like we can see him. I'm literally like I would be peering in this hallway that I'm looking at right now and just watching these.
See, I love how you said hallway right there, because Ashley told me this story, and she
I said
said
alley.
alleyway
It's
so
an
many
alleyway.
times. She
It's
said
kind of an
alleyway. It's not an
alleyway.
alleyway if it's not outside. We need to talk about that.
It's a server alley.
It's a
That's
server
what they
alley.
call
it's,
it.
it's a
thing.
hallway
It's
though.
A thing. It's a thing.
It's indoors. It's a
But
hallway.
it's like an alley. It's like an alley. Like it's
open.
a server
that
alley.
It's really
alleyway.
open.
She said that alleyway. She
Like
told me about-
it's like this
Yo, we
short.
seen him
it's
in
like
the alleyway
this
The
short.
drinking.
alleyway.
Yeah, but if you say I seen you in the alleyway drinking,
Oh,
what do
I
you
see.
think?
I see. You're thinking outside.
Yeah,
it's
like
just
what
like
most
I get it,
normal
I get
people
it, I
would
get it.
think
I'm
about
sorry,
an
I'm-
alleyway. Like that's so crazy.
Sorry,
you guys
I'm-
know it's a server's
Like a
alley.
server
No,
alley.
I'm.
No, okay,
It's a
anyway,
server
my bad.
alley.
Anyway,
That's,
my bad. They're
yeah,
all in the
no,
server's alley
that's
drinking.
They're drinking in the
that's a-
server alley.
yeah.
They keep
That's a
looking
food
hella
industry
efficient,
term.
taking a tray of shots, and I'm like, oh,
It was so bad.
They're
We're
going
watching.
to another table. I'll wait until next time. And then it's for
There was
themselves.
no next time.
In the fucking server
next
It
alley.
was them. It was for them.
And
It was
Sarah
like
kept being like, they're taking shots. I said, the shots they just took out, he just had in his hand. Like, he walked by us to go get when I don't even have
and we've been
I
ordering
don't even have a
drinks.
drink.
We have
I
been
said,
ordering
I wish
drinks.
to God I had a drink.
He couldn't get our orders right. He wouldn't put them in. Like, it was like
I asked for a tequila soda 2 separate times, and both times he said, yeah, for sure, I'll be right back. And then both times he was gone. After the second time, whenever he still didn't get me it, and then but at least he put it in the POS system this time, is because I saw the bartender make it and put it on the little thingy, and then I waited about probably like 5-8 minutes, and then I was like, I'm gonna go get this, and I went to the
Couldn't even
bartender.
been
I said,
that.
is that
Felt
by
like-
chance my fucking drink that for this table? And then he gave it to me. I said, the server's fucking ass.
And the thing is like it was
he was
all
the
in
only
slow
sober
motion.
man in
The
that
only
building.
the
The
only
bartender.
person that was giving great service was the bartender. And the thing is
So
you
I
would look at
went
his
and got-
face and it's like he knew what was going on.
Yeah.
But it was like out of his
What am I gonna
control.
do?
Nobody cared. There was nobody to hold these people accountable. Like nobody. We were watching.
This
We
girl
were
was
literally.
getting so drunk too, to be honest. I mean, the guy was
So
so drunk
drunk.
where he looked at the computer and couldn't.
Bro, he would just sit there. He'd sit there.
Nothing was happening on the screen. He would just.
I
look
was
at
just
it.
looking at him.
But the
We'd
girl
be
was like,
calling to him. We'd be calling to him, and she was getting rowdy. It was funny. She was trying to kick people out for
She's
smoking.
getting rowdy.
she was getting
She
rowdy.
was being rowdy. She was literally
was
kicking
rowdy.
people out that were smoking weed on the
Which,
in,
granted,
on
I
the
have smoked weed
outdoors.
on that.
About on the outside? That would have been me. I'd be smoking weed out there.
So we
I've smoked
okay,
weed
and
there.
so
At the brick
listen,
house. Yeah, brick house.
And
what's
you know
up?
what she was doing?
I'll be
Getting
out there.
faded in the server alley as she
Yeah,
was
so
kicking
how are
these
you
in the
people out.
alleyway.
How are you gonna do
You ain't
that?
gonna let me smoke outside. She really kicked him for smoking weed?
Oh, 100%.
She
And then
did.
it's still just getting shit
Which is
faced, like
whatever,
sitting
you
on
know,
her
I get it.
phone.
It's
No,
a
I
restaurant.
don't get it.
But if you're getting fucked
You got
up,
some kids out there.
then you
That's what I'm
can't
saying.
judge us.
No, you got some kids out there. It's the same shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Kids.
It's like you
That's
were
what I'm
out here
saying.
complaining
Kids.
so
Exactly.
hard.
hard.
Exactly. Wow. So everyone's like 21.
No, what? Where did
I
the
get what
kids
you're
come
saying.
from? I don't understand kids.
He's
You're saying
making
kids.
a joke.
Oh,
He's saying like, like everyone's 21 here. We can all.
yeah, no,
yeah,
right.
Like, I
no,
could
we're-
probably smoke some weed outside. Like
Granted,
I
these
don't know
people
if
were
that's a
smoking
big
it right
deal.
by the door.
They were smoking it right by the door.
Yeah, we don't do that.
But she was
Yeah,
also
it's not
taking
rude.
shots right on the outside of the fucking
She's
wall.
in the alleyway,
In the
smoking
alleyway.
shots.
smoking shots.
This lady's
And they're
smoking
woo!
them.
So no,
and
they
she's
were,
getting
they were wasted, and everybody's.
Wasted,
I got
wasted.
my food, and it was wrong.
Yeah, your food was wrong. Your to-go food was wrong. Our
Yep.
drinks just weren't
My
coming
drinks,
out.
I didn't get it. I had to go get it myself. I wanted to. My intention for going even to this bar at all was to get food and to get some tequila and to also buy some drinks for my friends that helped me out that day.
We were all just
tremendously.
trying to chill out, man.
But I
we really did.
knew immediately. I was like, there is no way in hell for one that we're getting our tabs split up properly. So we're gonna have to put it on all one tab anyway. Like, I want to buy you a drink, but there's no way in hell he's gonna understand me wanting to buy anything for the tab. So I just literally went to the bartender like, hey, I can't get drinks anyway at my table. So like, can I just buy drinks from just you? And then I bought her some drinks
And
like
you
just
did,
at the
and you
bartender.
did, and you
came
literally had to
back.
buy around at the. Isn't that crazy? That
He was like, I can't put this on your table tab. I was like, I don't fucking care. Just
I literally don't
please
care.
Give
If you
me
could just give me a drink
anything.
before
I would just
15,
love a
20
drink.
minutes.
I would love a drink.
It was funny. It's so bad that like I remember watching people at the other tables trying to track down these servers
The
to
girl was
get
clapping her book at
check presenter to try to waving it in the air to try to get it taken. Like nobody was getting out of this place. That's what I'm saying.
we
It
were
was like
dying,
a weird
and the security
vortex.
was right by the door. Sarah the whole time was like, we could
should
fucking go.
We
could
could just walk
fucking
our
go
tab
right now.
I was so fed up. We had been there for over 3 hours. 3 hours.
Nah, that's fucking brutal.
3
It
hours.
was crazy.
And for nothing.
I really went
For
to
wrong
at
food.
him at the
Yeah.
bar, and I was like, bro,
we couldn't get out
you
of there
didn't
fast
get me
enough.
my lettuce or my fuck. I don't even know.
You
what
didn't
I
even
asked
give me
for.
no lettuce.
I asked. I
You got
went
some
up to
bacon
him
and
at
egg.
the bar. I said bacon and egg. I said I
Kayla
wanted
asked for
bacon and
lettuce.
egg. Yeah, I don't
Kayla
even
had
know
to
that.
ask a food
I said
server.
I asked for my tequila soda. You couldn't
That's
bring
wild
it
to
to me.
have to ask for lettuce on a burger.
She had to ask the
And
food
he was
runner.
like- he was
wasn't
like,
even
"Oh,
a
yeah, I'll
server.
be
She was
right
like,
back."
Please give me lettuce.
As soon as I was at the bar looking at him and he said, I'll be right back, I said, that's what you said about my tequila sodas that never came.
You said I've asked you this twice. You haven't got my. You did, and it's not like you went off, but you were really like, this is what you haven't
like,
done. So you're telling me lies right now. You were not
I
gonna
was
be right
like,
back.
so let's just run this through really quick. Bacon, egg, and then our checks, right? And he was like, got it. Like he knew I was just like,
and like was taken also
even
smoke
before
breaks,
he
like
Where his
cigarette
eyes
break.
glazed over.
Oh,
super
so
yeah,
easily.
bro.
Yeah,
So
but I
glazed.
he
hate
looked at
that.
me like
Not
I was
there.
his
the
mom
rough
at
part.
that point. When I really
Yeah.
came into him like that point, he was like,
Had no idea.
okay,
Had
yeah,
no idea.
for
He was
sure.
gone.
How
Lights
old
were
do you
on.
look? How old do you
He's
look?
like
Old.
older. He's like
Older than-
7 years
older
older
than
than me.
y'all,
7
older
years
than
older than
me?
me.
Prob-
7 years older than me. That's what I'm giving my brother's
Older than
age.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I said
A career server. I'll
when
say
I
that
wanted
much,
to
if
order
you know
my
what
drink.
that means.
Yeah, no, I know.
You're in there forever.
A lifer, yeah. I was gonna say a lifer, yeah.
He's a lifer.
They come in every industry.
And you know he was. You must
Faded.
either. Yeah, no. I'm
Faded.
just saying.
When
I
I said I
knew
wanna
every
order-
aspect of his life in that one setting. I was like,
When I said I wanted to order a to-go order, and he said, "Oh yeah, for sure," and didn't pull out his book, I said, "Are you ready?"
you were like, are you ready? Are you? The thing
Are you
is,
ready
here
for
it was.
this? 'Cause,
He's like even trying to write. He's trying to write, right? People write this way. He's writing this way. This
that's
way,
wild.
not this way.
Like he was signing his first book.
I'm saying, I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck
Nah,
is going
it was
on here?
wild.
It was
Nah,
crazy.
that's
Anyways,
crazy.
long story short,
So finally,
we get to the end of it, and I'm like, and we're just like, nobody split up checks. Nobody's splitting up checks.
We're
we'll
just like, we'll just
we'll
pay
do it
for you.
ourselves. We'll do it ourselves. Nobody's
Yeah, we'll
doing this.
figure it out.
And we have to go up to him at that point even, because at this point, the other server's just sitting there on her phone, swaying back and forth. She just stopped taking care of her people. We got one person left on the floor, and he's barely making it. He's...
these guys come in like the other like in jerseys like ready to party after
Oh
the game,
no!
and I said
oh,
honestly,
no.
sit at the
and
bar.
the worst part was
Sit
is
at the
they
bar,
were the
bro.
opposing. No, they were the opposing team, so they just got their ass beat on camera. I was like, do not sit in that fucking table right there.
You're gonna
we were both.
kill yourself.
You really
You
were
have to
like,
get
you were
to the
like,
bar,
get to the
bro.
bar.
What do
And
you
they,
mean they're the opposing team?
They were wearing the jerseys of
the Bears,
whatever.
the
The
Bears,
Cubs,
the
hey,
Bears,
they're
the Bears,
The Bear Cubs.
the Bear Cubs.
babies.
They did get
The
smacked
babies,
like
they
some
got
little baby bears.
smacked.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
got smacked like some little
fucking
baby bear cubs. Yeah, the
Yeah, that was
Cubs.
my.
They went home to Cubs. Yeah, you did it on purpose.
I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
But we did. We really saved them when we were like, just go sit at the bar. And it was funny too because the bartender really looked up at us like, are you doing this? And we were like, you're the only normal person even in this building. He's the only one that even made sense. Like,
The
I
whole
swear I
night.
looked around and I was like, we're in a bad dream
The
right now.
day,
I
it
was in a
was
sweat
day.
dream. A sweat food.
You were
Food
ranting.
reality dream.
I was
A
I
sweat
was
dream.
ranting.
you were ranting the
fever
whole time,
dream.
and I was just
Fever dream,
silent
it
and
was.
just staring.
You were staring. You were
I'm
trying to
calling them sweat
process.
dreams
I'm over
from
here
now
like,
on.
let's walk the
It's
tab.
like a wet dream.
I'm like,
but
I
it's a
can outrun
sweat
this.
You were
dream.
trying to convince everyone to just
I was like, we
walk
could
out.
outrun this
This
security
man
guard
was wearing
right
a
now.
fucking
Who would know?
bulletproof vest guarding the door, and you were like, we could run the town.
We run out the back door right now. I couldn't be there any longer. I was
I
looking
could
at
not.
y'all
You're
and I was
crazy
giving
for
y'all
that.
like looks of help. I was like,
But
we
that's
gotta
just-
go.
It's so. This is
We
funny.
gotta
'cause
go,
this is-
bro. I was
say that,
gone.
like, in Kansas City overall, when it comes to service, like you.
You guys are hilarious. You guys are battling right now. That was like a. It was just
That's like the
escalating-
good citizen in
escalating
her.
further and
The
further.
good citizen in Ashley. Or
It was the whole day of me trying to convince Sarah, like, Sarah, there's no way. I said, honest, but there was a couple times where I was like, we could go out the back. And then she was like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. And I was like, I see
we
it.
could have gone out the
But
back.
I was like, but I like this place, Sarah. And we were talking this so loud with each other, though. Because everything was so loud. I was
Everything
like,
was loud.
obviously, this security man is watching us and listening
we
to
could have
us
been
talking
screaming
about
at our
this.
server our orders, and he still was just.
He walked by. I said, bro. No, there was no saving us. So Sarah left a tab, but a very small tip, $5. It was
Here
horrible.
was I took.
Left a tap. I was
I
saying
left
you
a
should have
tip.
left a tip, like try harder.
Well, we
Listen,
wrote
this
a
is
note.
what I did.
You
Just
know?
Sarah
wait.
wanted to write a note that was simple, and I said, "Please say
This
something
is
about
no.
these variations."
You were really trying to. This is how we left it.
Oh, so you left a tip? A real
$5.
tip?
I left
$5
one
and
that was a
$100.
shit
No, I'm not
on the
talking money. I'm
face.
talking a real tip.
Oh, a real tip.
A
Yeah.
tip.
No, it
Like,
wasn't.
do
No,
better.
a tip. No, we did.
It
We
was
left
a
a
tip.
verbal tip,
right.
and
That
then I
wasn't
left.
a tip.
I left
This
a
is the
tip
most
so
Karen thing we've
pathetic
ever
done.
on this
Karens.
tab. I left a tip so pathetic on this tab. Like I'm talking $1 each from
Let's
each one of
go.
us sitting at the table.
Yeah.
You know why? Because he disgraced us at the end, saying, "Oh, I didn't charge you for your bacon or your egg on your burger, and I didn't charge you for 2 drinks."
But there
every
was nothing
single
else
thing,
taken off that tab.
every single thing we paid for. You know what he took off? The tequila soda that he brought to the table at the very
After
end.
he already gave us that
After
tab.
he already gave us the
that's
tab, and we
greasy.
all sipped
He
on
thought
it.
y'all
Bonus
couldn't
one.
read.
A bonus.
He
like,
thought
he
y'all
could-
were as drunk as he was.
Exactly.
No, but I
That's-
wish
that's
I
literally
was.
what
You know
happened,
what we
bro.
wrote
Which
on the
is
tab?
what we
Funny
left.
you say that. We wrote on the tab. I left one receipt because I kept the other one. I was like, this motherfucker. He'd be the type to rewrite his
Put
own
another
tip in.
number.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
took my copy. I
deadass.
took every copy but his merchant copy, and I said, "Wish we could have been as drunk as you." Terrible experience. Left that
Just
shitty
the way
ass
you,
tip.
the way you,
It was wild, y'all. No, it was actually wild.
your neck
though.
motions while you were doing that. Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, we were scheming at this point. We
You
were
gonna
like,
watch
"Oh,
those
let's
later
make
and
this
laugh.
dude."
You gonna watch those later and be real proud. I seen those just now, and that was great.
You should have seen her at the place.
Oh,
'cause I was
bro,
sitting
we
here
were going
silent.
wild.
I was
You
sitting
should have
here
seen her at the
silent.
fucking spot.
I just wanted my drink and I wanted my
stewing.
food.
You were stewing. I was yapping.
She was yapping.
Yapping.
Kayla
I
was yapping.
What
to
does that
them.
mean?
We were just wah, 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 wah. I'm like, we can fucking walk out right now. I'm so sick of these people. Look at
And
these people
Kayla,
over
but
here.
Kayla, y'all
And
were
here's
like
you.
industry talking at each
Yeah,
other.
no,
too,
we
so
are.
It was hilarious.
Because we were like, where's the fucking manager in this place?
And we
Oh,
saw him
no.
for a minute.
We
It was
saw him.
crazy.
And he was also
And
drunk.
it's only because they're in the
That's how they get it
restaurant
off.
industry.
No, we could
Okay,
tell
time out.
immediately.
Damn.
it-
I just
alright,
want to
you're right.
remind everybody this is Brick House,
I love
one
Brick
of our
House.
favorite places.
And I'm going back.
We're
but I
going
might
back,
want to take a
but
minute
this-
because of our really
this
bad
is a
tip.
hilarious endorsement. No,
I
but we
love
are
them.
going
The
back.
food is good. If you get them on Uber Eats
I
and
will.
stuff,
I will
fucking
fuck that
delicious.
food. Yeah, the
Those
chefs.
are on
The
not a
chefs are on
cheapskate.
the ball.
They usually
Everybody
are.
in the kitchen on the ball.
You know what the
I'm
worst
leaving.
part
I have
is?
to go potty. I really have to go. I'm sorry. I'm
One
All
of
right,
my-
everybody pause.
listen,
I gotta
listen.
piss too. I'm not
I
gonna
just
lie
have
to
to
you.
say one thing.
We'll take a break.
No, don't say it yet. You already
Okay, we're
lost
back
it, huh?
to our podcast. We all had to pee. Sarah,
lost
did you
it
have
already,
to pee?
huh?
No, I was just gonna say. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, damn.
This is
I don't
what
even
Sarah
remember what we were
does.
talking about before that. Is the thing?
Brick House. I think we've
We-
made our
talking
subject.
about-
we've
However, I
beaten
do
the
want to
horse
kind of make a
down.
comment about.
Yeah, right after we talked about the
service.
tip, you left the tip. Oh yeah, I was about to say you said you had a scam that you want to talk about. What's a scam? My bad.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to talk about just a tiny comment
Oh,
about
I forgot.
service.
You had a
I just have
big
a
city
moment.
versus backwoods right here.
Yeah, I wanted to recognize the Backwoods for the fact that I appreciate when a server can fucking let loose. I don't want to I don't want to go to a bar and feel like I'm being judged for being drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I appreciate places like Brick House for allowing me to be shit-faced. I think the servers took it too far that day, which is funny, but like also
You
whatever.
should be the one that's shit faced.
Yeah, I should be me, or I should at least be allowed to also be
That's
shit-faced.
the thing. That's
If
the thing.
they would have
You
also
gotta do
got
your
me
job.
the drinks,
You gotta do your job.
it would have been great.
I
could've
just-
been
I want
shit-faced
everybody-
with you.
You
'Cause
take
they were
everything else
partying
out
with
of
the
it.
other drunk people
You take
that were
everything
there
else
way
out of
longer
it.
than us.
You gotta do your job.
Yeah.
All right. You gotta get the people what they want. Okay, that's
Right.
what you're there for.
Exactly.
That's your job. That's
the food
your
was
job.
great.
That's
When I
everybody's
got what I
job,
wanted,
right?
It was great.
That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying.
So I appreciate Kansas City for that. I do think that they do take
We
it
only say
pretty
this
far
because
sometimes. It's not just the
it's a
first
Chief
time.
Sunday. You
It is-
can't.
it
You
was a
just.
Chief
You
Sunday.
can't. There's
And
nothing.
not only that, but it's
Everything.
Taylor
is,
Chief Sunday.
and it was a
It was a
Taylor
Taylor
Chief
Chief
Sunday.
Sunday.
We
the
should
first one,
have
the very
known.
first one, exactly.
We
You gotta
should've
come on,
known.
be on the fucking ball.
was
Brick
wild.
House, we love you.
So we
love
can't
you.
judge you too hard.
All right,
for
we
that.
can't. But also,
And we
like,
won't.
and
So
it's
don't
crazy.
judge us
The
for giving you a
crazies
shitty
come
tip.
out on football days. We already know it. Okay. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. But we honestly should have known better. To go out on a Chief Sunday.
We went to
This
an
is our
emptier
life for the
place,
next
though.
8 months. Every
Yeah,
Sunday is
man,
gonna be
I
Nah,
crazy.
yeah, it's
don't
trash, man.
appreciate
It's
how
super
many
trash.
months football takes up.
I'm just
of the
saying,
year.
any bar you go to on Sunday, that's how this is gonna be. Do we all?
Especially
I
out
mean,
here,
Well, I
because
mean,
there
I
ain't shit
luckily
else
don't
going
go
on
to
except
bars
for
on
football and
Sundays.
stuff.
and that's what I'm saying. That's what people are doing. They're all doing the same thing that everybody's trying to do, except at the
Yeah.
same that we want to do on Sundays, right?
I do have a big city
Yeah.
comment,
Yeah.
and that's
Hit it.
that when my bad, I did hit it right then on the mic.
How dare you.
When I did, can we move these? It's stressing me out.
I've been loving looking at him, so I guess.
Wow,
we
but
can-
it just ruined the pod there.
I just can't. It's just
Pod
I feel
over,
Like
I
I'm
guess,
gonna
yeah, just
spill
throw 'em in the
something on 'em,
garbage.
I'm gonna step on them. I'm gonna punch it.
What do you mean you
don't?
don't even touch this
Well,
area?
also,
big?
I
Got a
really
rage-
wanna
she got a
snap that
rage
thing in
inside
half,
of her.
like, it's killing me.
Ready to throw
you know
one out.
You do too.
No, I don't.
So, when I moved to Seattle, I had like
the feeling of it. Oh my God!
I
Stop. That
had-
was so
no,
aesthetic. I
it
wish
was-
everybody
it was
could
nice.
hear that.
I could hear
I
it.
had-
I could hear it, so
I
I'm pretty
went
sure
to,
they
like,
could.
my first couple of restaurants, so excited to like eat all these things, and I was just appalled at the service because it was like slow. I never got my drink order. Like they didn't even come to greet me. and I had previously been a server, so I understood what it was being a server in the Midwest. And I was just traumatized by, like, not really, but, like, by how no one gave service at all, because it was almost like, oh my God, you're eating here. Like, why would you even eat here?
So
like,
hipster.
And they're coming. It was. And so I'm saying, like, there's such a juxtaposition here, because, like, I feel like I would still rather go to a brick house. I don't know. It's hard. But, I mean, I'm waiting just as long. I'm waiting just as long with the big city, though.
But I was about to say also, but you have to
Seattle,
think about, don't shake your head so fast at the brick house, because you have to think about how many times
The
you've been
food
there
is
and the
also
service has been
pretty shitty.
excellent.
And that's the thing.
And
so
you've had one bad one, right, for as many times you've been there
And
with
the
the
food
good
is
ones.
way better
And
at
the
Kansas
food
City
is
also.
always smacking. I was about to say, and the food is always
so much
fucking
better out here.
smacking.
Like,
Even
they
when the
know
shit
their
was
food is
trash, the
bad.
food was good. And I was about to say.
They know their food is bad.
I
They're
think
like, how
here's the
dare you
problem.
fucking eat here? Like, I'm going to make you wait 20
It's not
minutes
just
for
like
me to
okay.
even come to your table, because, like, you shouldn't even be here. It tastes bad.
The thing is I think
I don't know about that.
That's what I feel like I got in Olympia the whole time.
Oh, Olympia's
Well,
trash.
and
Olympia as a place
you're
is trash.
around-
It
That's
may be
my
the
first
capital, but it's
experience
ass.
on the West Coast.
your
Don't nobody go there.
hipsters in the food industry, okay, it's like anybody that's been in the food industry too long. Here's the problem that I feel like people have,
You
and this is
judge
from an
everyone's.
insider. If you don't have the perfect table, if you don't have the people that don't want to talk to you, that want to order a shitload of stuff, that want to tip you 25%, you're upset. That's your problem. That's your problem. Nobody gets in this industry. I didn't get in this industry to say, like, I want 25% every time because I think I deserve it every time. You're wrong if you can't look within, right? Like, it's not, this isn't even a big problem. I just think that this is what people's problem is lately, is like, they're like, well, I'm in this industry and I see a lot of people, so I deserve to get tipped all the time, and that's just not what it is. That's just not what it is. And that's
Well, we
really
have
what you get in big cities, right?
Most
Like,
people have a hard time not tipping out here.
I think tip culture in general is going crazy.
they
They ask you for a tip with everything you fucking do at this point.
everything.
I go for some shit and people, I don't even talk to a human, and they're like, you want to
This was
tip
my scam
tip?
of the week. This was my scam of the week, was tipping. It really was.
Yeah.
Me being in the food industry, I'm really talking about the scam of the week, is feeling like you have to tip the 20% or more than 20%, or tipping on everything that you ever do. That's the scam of the week. You do not have to tip for everything. I'm here to say that. I'm literally here to say that.
What is your, like, least favorite thing you tip for?
People that I know that work in the industry, like certain baristas, maybe certain fast food places that I know you do not literally make the food, or